Beautiful, beautiful. That's the way I want to start this episode. Gotta start it the right way. Hard way, the only way. Whoever watched that movie?
3 people against 5,000.
Hard way, the only way. Now that's a movie. That's a big ass movie. Welcome to Loose Talk Podcast. We're taking it to the east.
Everybody follow, you don't go. About be put down for my body, I don't blow.
You guys should see Steve dancing right now.
How you
dance now? I know you never review this music.
You don't go Naira
Come on for bando.
Atilogo.
Organic when we lap then go give away.
What's it called those people for your school?
Come on for bando.
What's wrong with that?
The palm wine tappers.
It's a power drinkers club.
What's the man go do without that kind of shit? You know easy to get friend like David and delegate. You know go want know what to solve that time when man can no keep it. 20k, 30k. You know they to carry rubbish. They be in the shine like a team will be like candlelight.
This Zlatan featuring Odumodu Black and
Jericho.
I keep quiet. Let it say I
You should
know
like
why.
Jericho. Let me take you to the side. You should like Jericho. Jericho is really
My man, I block a tata, is a papa, believe it tata. Nuku Kalama can look at what I can happen, Maka. Fachi Subum and Sube, Famarana de Molotica Dube, Chimamanda, Adimiche, in the Huda, Mibile. Boys, oh yeah, boys, oh yeah, Aditaline, Ababanike, from the one chance, there was a solid. You could do Jericho or the mode.
Is it on Zlatan's album?
No, he dropped it this year, like 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, but the video just came up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a fucking jam.
I'm surprised I've never heard this song.
Oh, it's a jam. When he came out, man, I knew it was a jam straight up.
The jam. The
Okay.
jam. I like how this is the Odumodu Black and Zlatan's second collaboration.
They
First one was
actually,
Picanto.
they actually recorded the same period. But he held it back. He gave Picato was obviously for Dumudu.
Yeah.
Now held this one back.
This is a jam.
Come on.
It's a jam. It's a jam. All right, welcome to Loose Talk Podcast. My name is Osagie Alonge,
My name is Ayomide Tayo.
and we have the lead researcher,
Thank you.
Steve Dede, in the
No,
building.
lead researcher is in. Can you guys go check out my Twitter bio?
Let me see.
Just check
It's not Twitter, it's X bio. X bio.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Twitter bio.
I
check it out.
actually type x.com/ now.
Wow.
Oh God, that means.
Okay,
Yeah,
What is
I mean-
Elon fanboys?
You
Yeah,
do too,
no,
you do
see,
too much.
yeah.
Musk FC. Musk FC.
I just keep it going,
Do too
bro.
much.
I
You
keep
just
it
do too-
going.
you just do too
Steve, if you go to the Senate now, they want to, confirm you as senator. Will you now say, I'm not as a minister? And they say, please introduce yourself. You not mention your name.
Well, my style is my style. I'll just tell them my title, which is the lead researcher.
Oh, lie. You
Actually,
go be like that woman. You're be worse than that woman. They say, please bow out and get the fuck out.
I actually find this repulsive. He
What's that?
actually said co-host and lead researcher for Loose Talk.
But that is how
The hell?
agendas go now. They don't you just run with it like that.
That's proper titling now? Like I don't understand. You have a problem with that?
Next week you now put it, next week you put it on LinkedIn.
The guy said proper titling. Is this a CEO?
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man.
Welcome to Loose Talk Podcast again. You guys are listening to this episode 24 hours later than usual.
No verse.
Whose fault is it?
Well, no, let us shame the nameless or the guilty parties.
No, I
What?
mean, yeah.
You ready? It's guilty conscience. We said let us move on.
What? No.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
no.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Last time I said that, you know what happened?
I beg.
So I did my part. I went home to bring the mic. I brought the mic.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
I wasn't reminded to bring the converter.
You're not ready to be a minister.
Do you understand?
They tell you to recite the national anthem now. You now say, I didn't know. Allow me, give me another 24
That
hours.
is the truth now. So why are you trying to put the whole blame on me?
Not showing any sort of initiative, not showing any sort of what's that thing? If they don't want to hire you, what are those things that they mentioned?
Gumption, ambition.
Anyways, we're here, guys. So apologies, for getting this 24 hours later than usual. What has happened in the last 24 hours? I think the most significant thing is the Super Eagles game
The colonizers reminded us why we were colonized
versus the Lionesses.
of England. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very interesting game. I enjoyed it.
This is the best Super Falcons side I've seen like for today's game. Like that's the best game I've
I thought
In
England
this tournament, you mean?
No, that's the best. That's the best Super Eagles game I've seen in a while.
In a
Super
while.
Falcons game.
honestly,
Okay.
I thought
I
Lions
was saying the
able
last
to
10
wipe
years.
them.
So you're saying back to the Messi Akide days?
No, 10 years.
10
10
years is
years.
20.
Which
10
team
years,
was
20.
which team was 10 years ago?
10 years was 2013.
13.
I can't remember which squad was that.
I don't know them.
I think that's the beginning of Mashola was beginning of for 2014.
Yeah.
So Perpetua was there.
Perpetua was still there, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your favorite all-time?
Perpetua and Kocha.
Perpetua and Kocha. Your
Talented.
favorite.
Like,
Kick-
like
kick
that's my
along-
favorite.
kick
I'm
along
not
Maja,
saying I'm not saying like
Good.
like talent wise. I'm just saying, you can have a favorite person and the person might not be like the greatest
Yeah.
footballer, right?
Yeah.
I think for like Man United, one of my favorite footballers is actually Scott McTominay.
Yeah, that's for you.
Like, do you understand? I like him. And
But-
this is beyond footballing reasons. I just like him.
Yeah.
I like how brute and very strong-willed he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, for the Super Falcons, it's definitely Patience Avery.
Oh, okay.
I love Patience
was that?
Avery. I love that.
No. Mine is Kikelo Moajayi. I think he's retired now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was an OG.
Ajibade is her Reagan.
Yeah.
Oh.
You understand? With the low cut.
Yeah.
Kikola Maja was good.
Yeah.
That 99 set is an amazing set.
Now
It's an
bloody
amazing
set.
set.
Now bloody set. very
From
happy.
98, they were just, remember now, we used to win like 13-0, 11-0.
Yeah.
Africa
in
and 30-0.
AFCONs,
Yeah. it was that one was even disgraceful. Like, I bet.
And they got to the quarterfinals,
Yeah, they did of
but
the World Cup.
technically, there was no second round back
There's
then.
no second round back
Ghana
then,
quarterfinal.
yeah.
Allah,
So
now
it's-
woman, Allah.
Allah.
Allow!
Know her name, know her game, please.
Know
Allah.
her name,
Know her
know her
game.
game.
Yeah.
That's the campaign. Well, yeah, so the Super Falcons of Nigeria lost to the Lionesses of
England.
England
Yeah.
on penalties,
Yes.
but it was a great game.
Was a good game.
As a matter of fact, if I dare say, Super Falcons played better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They matched the tactics of
I was surprised. I
Sorry,
thought the
Nazik
Lionesses
man.
would wipe them.
I thought it was going to be
everyone thought
a
so.
3-0 or a 4-1
Yeah.
score.
Very
Yeah.
was quiet.
They held them
man.
to a goalless draw.
And a red card again. Come on.
Then the record, Lauren James record on, Alozie, the whole
I
world.
think
The picture has turned into a meme already.
Sharp. Now Nigerians don't get
Yeah.
time.
She's smiling while she's stepping. First of all, what Lauren James did,
She lost her head.
yeah,
there.
and that's because the Ayinde lady
You call
put
it.
her in her pocket.
Say,
Yeah.
This is not
So she
Chelsea,
was in
bro.
her feelings.
This is not Chelsea, bro.
which was in her feelings.
But this is what the English player did when they won the penalty.
They
Chloe-
showed
When they
Yeah.
told the cameras to back off from our keeper.
Yeah,
they
Chloe
showed
Kelly.
so much football. I
Yeah,
loved it.
that was
man.
respect. That was
so,
respect.
So
That's
much,
dope.
so much respect.
I loved it.
And then
loved
and Consola, that was nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
That sportsmanship.
Yeah, sportsman. Because sportsman
Anyways,
knows
we'll-
what
we'll-
This
we'll-
really showed it.
it's definitely a talking point, the whole Women's World Cup. So we'll get into that.
Oh, okay.
But
we'll
yeah,
get into that.
yeah,
Oh,
we'll
okay,
definitely
okay.
get into that.
All right.
So how was last week, guys?
Nothing happened last week. Last week I was on leave last week, so I was resting.
Chilling at home.
Chilling at home. I was good.
So what were the high points? What did you do? Did you take time to do something?
Yeah, I did. I continued with my book. I also interviewed Reminisce. Great convo for like 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Reminisce. He doesn't like Manchester United. The way it's being run right now. That's another whole story.
What happened? Why?
Oh man, it's a long story. Reminisce has his views. That's all I can say. Yeah, but it was just resting, writing. I did the Reminisce interview. Nothing much basically. Oh, photo shoot. Yes. Did a
Photo shoot
Yeah.
for 234 Essential.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. did
How
that.
was the photo shoot?
What's cool? Was I?
How
got
many
my,
You and that your
outfits?
friend.
I got my GQ on. I got my Esquire on. You
Okay.
know.
You and the friend that
Got
you
a
like
jacket
more
on.
than- more than
Yeah?
us.
Got a jacket on.
No, I didn't get a jacket on. I had an Oxford shirt on.
Oh, fuck
Yes.
you guys, man.
I don't know why you
Yeah,
have it.
fuck you.
You know, do photo shoots too. So why you hating?
Dope. I'm looking forward to.
As
the
we just talked
pictures.
about leave, I just remember a horrible it just takes me back to a horrible boss
That will never give us more than 1 week.
I once had.
Who the
Yeah.
hell was
Man,
that?
Man, I can't. It's not something I want to remember anymore.
The PTSD.
Man.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's not something I
understand.
want to
You can
remember.
even fear the actual leave.
You don't understand. Yeah.
Was the
that's
boss
not
also
about
going
it.
on leave?
Me, I don't want
That
to
does
know.
not matter. Me, I won't
No,
go
no, I
leave
asked
now.
a
No,
question.
no, no, no.
I asked if I
You
don't
know,
like
concern.
this.
No,
Can you
concern.
answer my question?
No, I
You
can't
know,
answer
concern
that
your
boss
question
also
because it's
going
not
on
even.
leave or
No, we don't need that
The
one.
question is not even important.
I know the
This
funny
con-
thing.
conversation.
HR will approve your leave. You said no.
Yeah,
They can't go now.
The boss will say no.
You can't go now.
Yeah.
Why?
Mm.
No.
You know,
Dark times.
not
But
that.
never again.
Yeah, never again.
I definitely, believe that there's another angle that we're not seeing to this. Do you know
we don't
what-
want any
There's,
other.
there's a
angle.
universal truth.
Exactly.
what is this boss's backstory? I'm sure there's a
No,
backstory to it.
no, we don't like this. No.
You are trying to add so many nuances and
In the
context.
film,
In
that
the-
person is the bad guy.
Simple.
Bad guy know they get backstory.
Simple.
I'm sure there's a backstory.
Okay.
Okay.
At times these things you just need to, you just need-
If you are listening to this podcast, if you know, you know.
You know. If you don't know,
If you don't know, you don't know.
yeah.
If you don't know, forget about it.
guys. Anyways, let's move on from that. Okay, so Steve, how was your week?
My week was fine. I'm going to leave. I'll be on leave the ending of August. So
Oh,
I'm looking forward
balling.
to it.
Okay.
Doing a couple of travelings and let's see how it goes.
Okay, so you're going on leave.
Yeah, I'm going to leave
Hmm.
because I no longer have a horrible boss.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
a good boss.
Soft boss. Now.
Oh,
I'm afraid you
God.
you don't experience survivor's remorse.
bro.
Oh, on my office laptop, I go hide down. I don't care. Not let it happen. I no one know.
You don't have your email on your phone.
No, I don't care. Nothing. Please.
Locked out.
Locked out. I beg. Let the
I'm
whole world crash.
locked up.
I beg.
Nice. Well, for me, got back into the country, acclimatizing. So to
Guys
say.
acclimatizing.
I'm basically the acclimatizing is.
The acclimatizing is just getting used to the BS.
basically
Yeah.
just cussing out our drivers.
Yeah.
Nana said he gives me 24 hours, and
In less than 24 hours, you're already
Yeah,
abused all
yeah.
this.
Cussing
yeah,
out,
people
cussing
don't know how
them
to
out.
drive in this.
Yeah.
Lagos.
No, at all.
You know why? We didn't go to like proper driving schools.
Nobody went.
Nobody went, And the way I understood driving was, and like the way I understood driving, I tell myself that I know how to drive a lot. Was that I did a lot of I was just curious enough to do a lot of YouTubing.
Hmm.
I went to YouTube driving lessons, just
Yeah.
listen to how people react to like red light, like stuff like that. How
Yeah.
to overtake, where to overtake, like just read experts' opinion on it and I try to apply it. And why applying is if I see people making mistakes, I'm like, I know why you're making a mistake.
Hmm.
You just learned how to move the car and
They just basically tell you how to start the car. Move it,
yeah,
that's
up
all.
you went.
Yeah, like basically,
Exactly.
people aren't taught how to drive.
Yeah, people
No,
ain't taught how
no.
to drive.
Yeah.
There's so many things to drive. There's so many things. I see people I'll be on the road. I see people overtaking. No, you can't overtake it. You're putting your life at risk. Like
My
I
brother.
constantly say it.
Ide, welcome to Lagos.
Waiting mango, do. Let us get into fan mails and feedback.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say shout out to everybody who drops comments on Spotify. Right? We see the comments, we love it. Shout out to you guys. Keep it coming. And before we even start reading the fan mails, the fan mail for you to send your fan mails to is fanmail@loosetalkgiants.com.
Simple, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so keep the fan mails coming. We have a backlog and we take our time to read everything. Quick disclaimer: if you don't paragraph your sentences,
No, we're not doing that shit anymore.
do you understand? If you
Yeah.
don't put your sentences in paragraphs, or you don't put spaces between your paragraphs, I ain't reading it. You can't write it like one long text
No,
message.
no,
I
no.
can't do that.
Okay, so,
I'm in my 30s. I can't do this shit.
People like us that went to Corona, we can't just be reading back
so
to
you
bad
seen
sentences.
me like that. You seen me, oh Jesus Christ.
This guy.
You old
Sorry,
man.
Gen Z.
Yes, boss.
Mm.
Sorry, before you start reading your mail, right? I want to. They said Ayo needs to explain what it means by married women don't listen to Beyonce.
So you know Halima? Remember Halima?
Halima
She's-
Bakane.
And this is from
Miss Bakane.
the person, the lady that sent in the last email, in the last fan mail
Yeah.
Okay.
that wrote to us, and
Well, how come she's
and
sending you a message?
she wants to let you know because she's my friend. We follow each other. I think we follow each other on Instagram.
Oh, so she wrote a fan mail, then she messaged you.
No.
What's going on, bro?
And she wants to inform you guys.
Are married men
that
allowed
she's
to have-
married with a child? Oh.
You know me, but married men are allowed to have
you
female
mean-
friends.
Eh?
Are married men allowed to have
Yes,
female
now.
friends? Okay.
Now marry, we marry. Now, not
Wait,
jail. Now
you
jail
said
we
what?
go.
She's married with a child.
With a child. She was
Bro,
telling her,
don't threaten Aya with a good time.
no.
I don't know. Hey.
Married with a child, don't
Hey,
threaten him with a
please.
good
And
time.
Ayo needs to explain what it means by married women don't listen to
Ayo,
Beyonce.
Quick apology, guys. If you don't hear Steve speaking very well, he doesn't just speak directly into the
I was
mic.
speaking to the mic now.
And there's nothing we can do about it. We
Lead-
tried our
Lead
best.
researcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Go,
it's
go,
lead
go and
researcher
research
vibes.
how to talk into
Don't
the
tell
mic.
me don't tell your lead researcher what to research about. What the fuck is going on here?
Now,
Okay, so what? Ayo said married women don't
Don't
listen
listen
to
to
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Yeah.
Ayo,
It was a joke. You people cannot understand. It was a joke. You know the word Dave Chappelle is comedy style.
It
Come
wasn't
on.
funny then.
Well, you know Nigerian people and humor. You know.
No, they
Yeah.
like their humor. They just like a certain type of
Yeah,
humor.
Yeah,
That's
like
it.
a Yoruba man, a Hausa man, Igbo man enter the bar. That's what they want. Good for you. people.
Or some
Yeah.
let's go into it. Anyways, okay. So, any other feedback from you, lead researcher?
No. That's just. I'm glad you all read my mail. I just want to let you know, guys, know that I'm
You're not
happily
speaking to
married
the
with
mic.
a child. Oh,
Happily
And-
married with a child.
yes.
What was the mail about last week?
I can't remember, but I know we talked about her and we were saying that she's a girl, like, or we're trying to.
I think she
figure
came in
out-
defense of the lady of the babe that doesn't want to have sex with her boyfriend again.
Oh, that was
that was the
okay.
mail.
Was that the mail? Yeah, I think that
Shout
was-
out to you. Shout out to you. All the best. Wish you all the best.
Yeah.
All right, this is from. We have a lot of anonymous today. Shit is happening.
God
This
damn.
is from Anonymous. Hello, Giants. I trust you guys are doing good, and thank you for the wonderful episodes so far. Now, straight to the point. I just discovered that my girlfriend lied to me about her salary on her new job.
Mm.
She reduced her salary, her actual salary, by about £20,000. So this is an annual salary. Okay, guys.
I tried to drop my phone.
Yeah, it's an annual salary. But for context, I'm doing well, never borrowed money from her, take care of a reasonable number of things in the relationship and all the stuff a good boyfriend does. So I'm wondering why she lied to me about her salary. I'm thinking of confronting her while the other side of me feels like ignoring it. What do you think? Apology for the typos. Thanks.
I leave this one to the married men there.
Steve?
I knew he was going to say that.
No, you can't do that now.
Okay, I only have one advice,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it is the true and trusted age-old proverb that your money is our money, and our money is our money. Thank you.
That's a very important part of this conversation.
Hmm.
Right? It depends on the kind of house that you want to run. Confront her if you guys are big on transparency. If, everybody bringing something to everything to the table, lay it bare.
Mhm.
If you are building your relationship based on that, please have that conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of person. Like I'm not. Like I said, you guys might have noticed how I usually talk about marriage. Like we are married, but we still have our lives. Like we are married though. We love each other, but at least So if you are not big on that full transparency thing, and everybody, you guys just have an agreement on how things work, and the other part might be unknown to both of you, right?
Mm-hmm. I think valid.
Yeah.
Valid.
So,
Steve,
yeah,
valid.
it depends
But
on-
here's what he said. He said, "I just discovered that my girlfriend lied to me about
That's
her
the truth,
salary on her
lying.
new job."
That's a very important context.
And you know the father of lies,
lying.
the devil himself.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
lying. It's
Yeah.
not as if she kept it, like she held it back.
I
She
think they
didn't
do
say
one
it.
business on the side.
Thank
where
you.
get
When
one
I
thing,
know
one thing.
exactly,
And
nobody
just
know.
go more,
It's true. It's
Do you
true.
understand? That
it's
one
true.
day.
That I think the lying part is
The danger,
is
it's the red
danger,
flag,
Is the
it's the
red
red
flag.
flag.
there.
She
So
wasn't-
please raise it.
She wasn't open.
Yeah,
I didn't marry- I
that's
didn't marry.
dishonesty, and dishonesty in the
She wasn't
relationship.
willing.
They're not married.
Yeah,
Abi.
is it girlfriend? He used the
It's
word
a girlfriend.
girlfriend.
So please tackle this issue before.
Yeah, tackle it. You
You
have to
understand?
tackle it. But I don't advise you. This is a joke. I don't advise you to leave a girl that is reducing her salary by 20,000. That means she's earning. I'm just joking.
And it's pounds. And
So-
again, is the currency that has a son name, pound sterling. So Naira now get the fuck out of here, but
pounds.
pound sterling. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
please.
if she lied about it, have a conversation about it straight up. There's no need to. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You guys, like Steve said, and it's very important. If your relationship is built on transparency,
Yeah,
then this is a red flag.
it's a red
Yeah.
flag.
If your
yeah.
relationship is not built on transparency,
Build on vibes.
Yeah.
just the vibe and
Vibes
Just
and
the vibe
inshallah.
they go. Yeah, yeah.
Do you
yeah,
understand?
Yeah.
But if you and I would hope that your relationship is built on transparency.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would
yeah.
hope that
Yeah.
this person you are dating, you probably want to end up with this. I don't know
Exactly. You want
the
to marry
scenario,
her or
right?
something. So you have to. Yeah.
If this is someone you want to spend the rest of your
So
life
you have
with,
to
if
raise
this is
it.
someone you see a future with,
Yeah.
waiting you know one collect for that time,
No
collect
take
am
them
now.
now. Exactly.
Yeah.
So confront it immediately.
you know.
Sharpish.
Immediately.
Sharpish.
And it goes the other way. Ladies listening, it goes the other way. I know we're all guys here speaking and everything. And like I tell all my friends who aren't married yet, I always tell them, I said, the person that you are going to sleep with in that bed every night, if you cannot be open enough to be honest with that person, with everything,
Yeah.
and have that 100% trust,
Honesty is very
there's no
important.
point going
Into marriage.
like, what's the point of having a sexual relationship with somebody that knows in and out can kill you, so to say, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very
yeah,
close to you,
yeah,
and you're
yeah.
lying. Both of you are lying, and
It doesn't make sense.
Cat and
Dishonesty
mouse.
in
There's no
relationship
point.
doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
and I
There's
guess
no
that won't
point.
last. Yeah.
Don't, at the end this amount, I don't go tell my wife everything. At the end,
You
make
guys
her
ain't,
just go down
you guys
with it.
ain't going anywhere with that.
Do you understand?
Dishonesty, yeah.
You're just going to. It's just a house of cards.
That's
That's what it
games.
is. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Man.
Do you understand? Because you're just going to build, and everything is going to come crashing down.
Yeah.
There's no point. Then something that happens to one of you, somebody's vulnerable.
Yeah.
The other person is still lying. Do you understand?
Then the
Yeah.
complications go
Bro, do you know what happens in relationships? Somebody can just fall sick.
Mm-hmm.
When you're taking those vows, this shit is serious, fam.
Yeah.
For better, for worse. No.
Bam!
Health and what's in sickness and in health, Abi?
It's not a joke.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke. Because you call Shegu Johnson to come and perform now, Abi. Uh-huh.
You get everything at the try
Yeah.
talk. You are going into this thing. It's a pact. People
That's
think
true.
it's a joke. See, the problem is that young people just think, oh, I finished from school. The next thing to do, I get a job. Next thing to do, I need to date somebody. I need to get married. It's almost like
It's the societal ladder now.
you get.
Yeah.
And they don't actually think of the implications of these things you are doing, especially when you get to you choose to spend the rest of your life with one person.
With somebody.
And this money thing is usually a big problem.
Bro,
It's usually like
a large
one of-
percentage of marriages
It's
that are breaking
money.
up is money.
It's money.
It's not
But there's
infidelity.
nothing for it's money.
It's money.
It's money problems. Yeah.
People they hide themselves and don't want to tell everybody, who you go do this, you go do on my farm. If you want to live a happy life, if you want to wake up and you're happy and you're okay, guess what, guys? If you also don't want to share how much you earn with anybody,
Don't
that's
have
also
it.
fine.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
But tell that person
Straight
"See,
up.
oh, I earn a certain amount of money,
Yes.
and I'm going to earn more money, and I'm not going to let you know. And if that person
it
says
doesn't actually go like that.
no, but if that person says, guess what now, Steve?
Yeah, if
we
that
know,
person say-
we know, bro. We know from there are certain regions in this country
Yeah.
that what the man is earning, that the wives they are, so to say, they are the second class citizens in the marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the wife will never question, because the wife does not even know the husband is a businessman.
Yeah.
We know these things now.
He's doing business.
Are you going to tell me, like, especially from like the East now, the women that were married from the East, they know how much they are men. And I'm not talking about our generation before us. Businessmen.
Let me put it this way.
You get everything at the
I
try
understand
talk.
what you're talking about, but it's
And
difficult
the
for a
women,
businessman.
guess what?
It's
The
difficult
women
for a
were,
businessman to ascertain how much he is making.
he doesn't need to say how much he's making, but she can have access in a way to that amount. Because guess what?
Yeah.
Bro, my guy works
Because specifically because someone like me who
it's not about the actual amount. It's
okay,
about
it's
the
not the actual
inflows.
amount.
It's about this
It's about the idea,
The
of
men
course.
are
Yeah.
literally hiding their wealth.
Oh, okay.
I
That,
know-
that one does not make
Bro,
sense.
I know men we build house.
When the
Yeah,
wife
yeah,
don't
They
know.
don't know.
Yeah, it does not make sense.
you
I understand what
understand?
you're saying. It's not just it's just there's context to it, but the way you are putting it. It's just that people are just being they're just hiding things in marriage,
Yeah.
just hiding things
Yeah.
from partners. Yeah,
People hide things, and you say, no fit tell am. Then why did you get married to her?
Because that's the flex. It's the next flex.
Man, I don't flex like that now. Like, have girlfriends now. Have girlfriends. You don't need, what kind of flex is that? You're married to somebody that, bro, you sleep with this person. Like, this person prepares your food. You understand how close you are,
yeah.
but you're still hiding some shit away. Like, I don't know. I don't get down like that. You understand? And that's why you need to. Here's the problem.
I think there's context to
I know
everything.
one of the contexts is a lot of people don't do due diligence before they get married,
Mhm.
and so
Yeah.
they now, because they've not done the due diligence, they do what? They now set up like
Barriers.
barriers.
Checks and
Yeah.
balances. Safety nets. Yeah.
You
yeah.
understand? Some people don't even cannot afford to do the due diligence because there's no time. They need to get married. They just
Yeah,
need somebody
just
to have their
move on.
kids for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Sharp,
And
sharp.
Yeah.
See, if you can't trust someone 100%, I don't think you should be getting married to that person.
But that's the ideal situation. We know that doesn't happen.
You can trust somebody 100% with your life, say in other aspects, but you don't trust that person with money. It's possible.
Nowadays,
Yeah, because the person is also not
Maybe the person
great
is
with
a
money.
yeah, exactly.
the person not
So
good
you
with
just
money. Doesn't have a good relationship with money.
Exactly. And that doesn't stop you from loving the person. I'm not the person. I'm going to marry her.
Yeah, but if this
But
person
I
knows
don't
how much
trust
I
her.
earn,
I don't trust her with money, right? Like for example,
might
right?
not be prudent.
Cannot be prudent with money. So you might just say, what?
Or you say, oh, you found out I have like 150 million.
Exactly.
Now
and
you
want
start asking for a new car.
Exactly.
Yeah, I start bringing all that
stuff like
Because
that.
you start saying, you have the money. What is wrong?
Exactly. So you can say,
And this money now for another level.
You're thinking
Yeah.
about your kids. I think like people just so much say money. Let's say money is very important in marriage, right? It's very important. Like I don't know how to state it, and they cause wahala. So I've seen situations. I've seen situations, and I agree to those situations where, as a man, you just have to manage something, manage some situations just to avoid wahala. Keep a peaceful home, love your family, and keep going.
And
Happy-
keep everybody
happy wife.
happy.
Keep
happy
everybody
life.
happy, right?
And guess what?
And I
The
buy
woman
to
too
that
is happy.
idea. The woman too is happy because
I don't know, but I'm happy.
So in this case, and let me just put it like this: I'm talking about myself. Wifey she has an idea. She knows my level of how do I
Your
put it?
income bracket.
My income bracket. She knows the level because at the end of the day, I work. I have a steady salary, and we still we do some things, right? Everything I do, I think she should have an idea of the basics of the salary, right? Of my job, my main job. But the other side hustles, I'm not sure she knows. Like this week now, I had someone spoke to me. I spoke to somebody on Sunday, and today the person said, "Oh, give me your business account. I'll send him money."
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, "Oh, screenshot it and send to my message."
No,
That's the
yeah,
point.
doing that, yeah.
Exactly. But that's technically not being open, not being transparent, right? It's technically it is, but it is
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
That's not the way I see it.
Yeah.
I just feel that because she's a businesswoman, I don't even have an idea. I don't care, right? I just always advise her about money because I think I'm better in that aspect in terms of saving more than her. So I always make sure I drive into her. This is your business. How much are you saving? Make sure you save money. And she'll be like, "Oh, okay, I've heard." That's it. I don't move on.
Yeah.
So sometimes things that bring about situations, right? The only thing I don't like is the dishonesty part. Don't just lie. Because
You got a new job. Oh, how much are you earning?
exactly,
And then she
and
lied.
then that's just the problem. Because
But quick question.
what
can we
happens with
put-
lies?
Yeah.
It brings more lies.
Yeah.
Like
That's
you
the thing.
continue to lie. Exactly.
It's
So
the
I don't.
And it compounds it.
It compounds the lying part is not sometimes, but sometimes in situations in marriages, people just don't have some certain, specific conversation. They know they have an idea and they have a way to plan with it
And maneuver
move on
around
and
it,
maneuver
navigate
around
it.
Exactly.
Quick
Yeah.
one. Let's even bring it back to Anonymous. Let's bring it back to you. Why do you think she's lying to you?
Yeah, I wanted to know, how do you know she's
Exactly. Why do you
lying?
know? Because that's why he gave you the context that he has never borrowed money. He's doing well.
Yeah.
He takes care of the reasonable number of things in the relationship and all the stuff a good boyfriend should do.
Yeah.
So why is she lying? That means she does not trust you yet. Why don't she? You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's something.
And also in the cover, should not ask you, how do you know I'm lying? Then obviously there might be a breach of our privacy or something.
Which one breach of privacy?
I
I found out what did happen.
Okay, okay, well.
So that's the point. That's why you have to have the conversation so that everybody
Yeah.
will know the lines that you can draw. Yes, now, so it is what it is,
Yeah. So I guess I wish you all the best, my brother. And
£20,000, just give her a belly sharp, bro.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God.
You want that?
and let
How
us
much
know.
is £20,000? It's the worry,
Let us know.
Let's say never go a bookie. When last you go a bookie, go £2. God damn.
Let us know how it goes, bro.
Yeah, man.
Okay, this is from KB. Hello, guys. I love your last episode, Agbabola. Here are my responses. Lead researcher is the spice of this pod.
Let's fucking go.
Please let Mr. Steve breathe.
Remove that Mr. Please. Just say Steve. I'll be Gen
Two.
Z now.
Mr. Osagie, personally, I'm missing the musical aspect of the pod. Please bring it back. I mean, I think I started on a good note.
Yeah. We hit that one
Thank you.
at the park.
Mr. Ayo is
Yes.
always getting more engaged, gingered, when the talk is about sexual stuff.
When?
Your sexual peak don't they go
He done the hear.
7K honey man. What the fuck?
I don't know
What
what that
7K
means.
on him?
I
I
have
don't
no
even get
idea.
that.
Okay, it says you guys really made my day. I had to listen to the episode like twice today, which was Monday. Thanks, guys. from Mr. KB. Shout out to you, KB.
Shout out.
This is from Deku. Hi, my name is Deku. Great work on the podcast. I'm a listener on this solid podcast. I came from 234 Essential because of our honorable man himself, AOT2. His vibe is just on another level, for real, for real.
God bless you.
Osagie, well done, man. You be top G. Honorable lead researcher. Keep researching, man. I don't get any issues because I've been avoiding relationships like Nigerians avoid mud on a dirty road. Just trying to be the best version of myself. I'm supposed to be in 200 level Unilag via direct entry, but Omo also happened. Then I got a job, 9 to 5 data entry officer in August last year. And in September, school opened again. And now my plan is to further via National Open University of Nigeria. Because Omo, I know they go back to that school. Any tips on schooling and studying will be appreciated. Note, I was 18 last year this month. This month makes it one year of work experience.
That's
so what do
nice.
you guys think?
It's Gen Z. Is
Yes.
it Gen Z?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it 18 Gen Z? Yeah, it's Gen Z. It's not Gen Alpha. It's Gen Z.
Yeah.
Man, that's early. 18. Try for yourself.
Data entry officer, you know, he wants tips on how to work. First of all, you're a smart guy by not quitting that job.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're going to school in Nigeria, you might as well be working.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get
And it's smart that he's using Open University.
yeah.
Very smart. You can work and do it at the same time. I think you're on the right path at the end of the day.
You know how I see it now.
I agree with you. I agree. Thinking about it now,
First of all, do you know how I
it?
see it now? There's no difference between University of Lagos and National Open University.
Nope.
If your long-term goal is
To build a career.
especially if you're going into like
And
tech,
it's ultimately they say, there's no
there's no
point.
point.
Even if you're going to tech,
BSc is BSc.
if you're even going to tech, I don't suggest you even go to a public university for that. But if that's your choice,
No,
then
I'm based
yeah,
on levels,
definitely.
Like what he
But
can afford.
now is good. Is the right choice for you.
I'm not even saying now is good.
Yeah.
All I'm just saying is that.
There's no difference.
Do you understand?
Oh no, I mean this is the best option as per if he wants to work.
Yeah.
Then obviously, Open University is there, which
Yeah.
is why it was created anyway,
Yeah.
so that people can work and school at the same time.
Yeah. So any tips on him working and schooling?
I don't have any
Strenuous.
experience.
It's trainers. It's difficult.
Yeah, it's
just have
difficult.
to- You just have to just keep having the end in mind. Just to keep you going.
So it does ASU is ASU involved in now or none is none they don't you're good then. No strike for you.
I'm
But
not
they are
sure.
certified. They are now. I think that they have all the what they call it.
The papers and the
Forgotten what they call it. But it's fine.
I know what you're talking about. I
Yeah,
can't remember. as
But they
well.
have it. They
Yeah.
have it. Yeah, no.
Well, see, Deku, quite simple. Don't quit that job
At all.
because that's a pathway for you to continue to build yourself. I don't know what you're studying in National Open University. I hope it's
correlates to what you're doing now.
the experience in this job will take you further. Will take you further more than.
By the time
any-
you're 22, the experience you have,
yeah,
bro,
it will take you further more than any certificate that you need that gives to you.
or theoretical knowledge.
or
Yep.
now, yeah.
Yeah, or now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So continue to build on
it's
yourself.
hard. It's going to be hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Schooling and
You're going to
working. It's going to be
juggle-
hard.
you're
But
going to
the
juggle
good
that
thing is
too.
you are 18. You have the energy. So it's fine. Don't be scared, bro. Just do you. You're good.
Yeah.
Facts only.
Now, I've known a few people that went to now, so it's good.
You have the time. Nana goes to now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Nana attends now. And look at Nana has like 1 million things he's doing.
Shout out Dr. Dre of our time.
Yeah. Recording engineer, so many things he's doing. So it's the same approach, right?
Yeah.
You have time for school, stay focused. I hope is science or tech related because you're a data entry officer. So you can just take that path, right? Whether
Yeah.
you want to become a data analyst in
Everything
future,
syncs.
or like, study like data administration, whatever it is, everything kind of syncs for you. Best
Yep.
of luck. Wish you the best. Write to us regularly. Let's know. Give us updates. Let's know.
All right.
From another anonymous. This email is wild. Steve is reading it already from his laptop.
No. I wasn't.
Don't open our laptop.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
You've done. By the way, you didn't do any research for this episode. Yes or
It
no?
does not matter.
No,
See?
we're in a public space.
No.
Not-
Let me tell you something.
Did you do any research? You are meant to put this
My
script together. Did
title
you do
is not
any?
based on
did
what
you-
I do daily or what I do weekly on this
Did you
podcast.
do
It's
any
just
research
me.
for
It's
this
just
episode?
researching just comes easily.
It's a way of life.
It's a way
Why
of
you want
life.
catch this guy? You know if you
Understand?
catch him.
Yeah, it's a
Understand?
fraud. I was the one that did this whole shit today. Day before yesterday rather. Anyways, From Anonymous, Dear Invaders Must Die, The Feels, and Bohuman striped shirts. This email is going to be blood.
Normal. This
I
guy don't
already
see.
feel it.
This guy don't see photo shoots.
Let me
You're
look
not
at the
really
photo
feeling-
again. I'm sorry.
A quick observation before
I need to be
begin.
looking at the photo as I'm hearing this.
A quick observation before I begin. The podcast cover art really makes AOT2 look like the main character as he covers more space. His forehead also blocks out Steve's ear, which could be due to the editing or just an abnormally gifted, shall we say, headspace. You really do have a good head on your shoulders.
It is anonymous.
Yes.
Okay.
This person has.
Because I tried to find the gender. Who is this guy? But don't worry.
So you don't collect already. Well, to make this quick, I will enumerate my thoughts on this new voyage of the podcast Titanic. One, I find it mildly hilarious but wholly distracting when in the middle of a conversation between you three, all of a sudden, Alon Musk goes quiet, and then what follows next is akin to an annoying church keyboardist playing background music in the middle of a sermon. Sometimes the song makes sense in the context of the discussion, but most times it's about as relevant as a fart in a perfume store.
Oh, no.
2. Steve's new lead researcher moniker is well deserved.
Ugh, God.
Let's just hope he doesn't turn an Oppenheimer, the OG lead researcher.
Wow.
3. Ever since AOT2 joined 30BG, he has been sounding more and more like Davido. What's up with that?
Feel it.
Too late. Close our laptop. 4. There is a whole angle on Steve refusing to introduce himself that I think is being missed. Perhaps Mr. Dede is slowly developing dementia, and the trigger is a podcast mic and Osagie's opening dialogue.
Wow.
Think about it for a second. He also wants to be called lead researcher, which clearly has nothing to do with him.
What?
The most he has ever researched is his football scores.
Wow. Wow.
This person is
I'll
just,
find you and I'll hurt you.
this person is just doing it. 5. I have noticed that AOT2 never really shared much about his daily life on this pod because there are no women on here. Listen to 234, an old loose talk with Jess, and you'll hear what I mean.
Are you a stalker? Are you a stalker?
No, this is just a listener. Everything
It's a
is
listener. Everything is
everything
facts.
is just it's,
No,
and it's
no,
in the
no.
public
Not everything
space.
is facts. Not everything.
No,
That
but
lead
everything
researcher
is in the
part.
public space.
That lead researcher part is not fact. Because I did research
So why
that.
aren't you sharing?
Why
I
is he
shared the
sharing?
same thing.
Sharing.
You don't- why is he
It's the
sharing?
person's figment of imagination. I share
No,
everything.
no. Okay, it's because maybe you like Ugo Chi more than us. Just be honest. See,
And
all relationships are
Just define them.
transparency,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Let's build it on-
We'll be talking about it now. So just be transparent with us.
No house of
You like
cards
Ugo
here.
Chi pass us.
I like everybody equally. The way Jesus loves the church. Thank you.
And don't let me bring my theories.
I beg.
Don't start, don't start.
I beg. We've been getting the group for a while, please. I beg.
Okay. 6. Can we have loose talk on TikTok? Perhaps call it loose talk. That's TOK.
No
Yeah.
shit, bars.
Let's see some clips and behind the scenes and bonus content. P.S. You can read long emails there.
Steve can dance for you on TikTok, sir.
I'll be Gen Z now. So
I ain't doing no TikTok. I'm sorry. Like just recording. See, right now I'm like, I'm the way we record.
I have a
think that's
TikTok
what-
if you want to follow me, by the way.
Oh, you have a TikTok. Do you
Yeah.
do anything on your TikTok?
Yeah, analyze like music trends and movies. I got like
Okay.
30K views in one, so yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice. What? Plug it out.
I have media _Tayo. That's it. Simple.
Why
as
didn't
that.
you use AOT2?
It's stolen.
Someone stole your name.
I don't understand, man.
Someone stole your name.
It happens.
So wait, how
So
did
you know the
feel that
problem?
day? How did you feel that day?
I feel bad. You know the problem? There's a popular
I don't
anime.
like that. AOT2.
There's a popular anime that the abbreviation is AOT. Attack on Titan.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I
that's-
think
that's the
okay,
problem.
That's the problem. Okay.
Yeah.
So someone just put 2.
Yeah, just knock on there. Yes. Anyway, but I am media _Tayo. That's
Oh
fine.
man, I hate the inconsistency.
Yeah, sad.
Okay, yeah. So thanks to that person. That was a very interesting email.
Thank you very much for your succinct observations.
Yeah, let's get into it. Ministerial Nominee Screening.
It's
Vibes.
the new comedy show. Netflix should give them the comedy back.
Vibes.
It can't be better than that. You can't be better than that.
You guys have been watching it in and out, right?
In and out, yeah,
That's
definitely. The latest is Keyamu. and then they wanted to treat his fuck up, and I think they had to adjourn the session or something like that. And our Senate president ran to Aso Rock. First of all, the distance between National Assembly and Aso Rock, is it that close for him to run there?
No, did he run?
Akpabio doesn't run. Obviously, he doesn't run. I don't think he runs.
What's the context of running? Like, you guys saw him at Aso Rock.
That's what I saw in the headline. I saw the news flash. Akpabio runs to Aso Rock.
Okay.
And the run can be.
It can be maybe just
figurative.
figuratively.
Okay, because that man doesn't look like he runs.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, let's do. Since you mentioned the Senate president right now, Akpabio, he's quite humorous.
Yeah, he's a comedian. Yeah.
Not a comedian, but
Okay,
quite
yeah.
humorous.
Yeah,
right?
he's humorous. Yeah.
He also knows how to like douse tension,
Yeah. Whenever there's a clash, he just he knows how to hold everything down.
and there's a lot of there's a lot of tendency, for clashes in the Senate. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
One senator just gets up, says something, the other one immediately wants to counter, and they all want to start arguing and fighting.
I think
and
he
going
knows
back
the
and
house he
forth.
has inherited, so he doesn't want he doesn't want any other viral shit to come off.
He's been in Senate before. Right?
He's been there in a while.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think. When was the last time he was governor? After governorship, I think he went. Please confirm now.
Lead researcher.
You told me to close my laptop. How can lead researcher and laptop go close? I don't understand.
I'm not going to go into this. I'm not going to do this. Well, I like how he's been able to like just reduce the tension in the Senate house, and have some sort of sarcasm when he's referring to a couple of senators in the house. Did you watch the
one about Senator Abu?
Like Bosun Tijani's ministerial screening, right? When he was talking to Elisha Abu.
Yeah. Said is the youth they have in the house.
Then he also alluded to, you've had problems.
Abu's been wild. He's been a bad boy.
I need to be watching Senate proceedings every week now.
On the negative side,
but they don't ask questions that are.
I don't think he exudes
independence.
Seriousness.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I feel
Lawan was very different.
And in the state of our country needs people who are serious.
David Mark was different.
Yeah, David Mark was different.
Oh yeah, even going to the
even the optics of it, even that thing they talk about. Oh, if you want the poor to breathe, can you say yeah or nay?
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Can we go back and not go back? Can we introduce electronic voting?
They don't want to.
They don't want to.
So we actually know who votes
because now your constituents now know what you are voting. There's a clear voting track record of what you are voting on right now. So when you just say hey,
how can we still be doing this?
Bro, in 2023, there are civil service offices that still use Manila file. That voting. I'm even surprised the voting works. That high and yay and knee still works at the end of the day.
Like legit, that's what they're still doing. We're watching it today now, and they say yay or nay, and everybody said yay before anybody could say nay. They just said
I feel this Senate to be a very rubber stamp Senate. Anything passes.
Yeah.
Anything the president wants goes.
But they didn't pass
Bro, they didn't pass what?
Festus.
No, not Festus.
Niger.
Yeah.
You know how Niger. See how they do it. You guys should not
bring it to the house already.
They brought it to the house. They brought it, they bounced it back. But this is Game of Thrones they are playing now. See, I'll do it. It's just for body language. You people bounce it. Simple now. You think if Tinubu wanted to carry planes to Niger, it's Akpabio that will now say no. Bro.
By the way, quickly talking about Niger, right? Air France has suspended flights to Mali and Niger.
Yeah.
Then I saw a tweet today that said, if we actually go to war with these people, it's going to cost us more money because the planes going towards Europe or
they're not going to use the airspace.
They're not going to use the airspace.
Going through the top of Africa, they can't use that airspace, so they have to take another route, which will cost more money.
Yeah, Tinubu had a meeting with the governors on the border of Niger.
Yeah,
this morning. Yeah, so I don't know what's next, what's going on. But they're not going to have like another.
What do you mean by the borders of Niger?
But so the borders of Niger.
The states that borders Niger from Nigeria.
They'll come to Abuja now.
No, I was just fucking.
Presido. I don't know why they have to come to Abuja. They can use Zoom, but it is what it is at the end of the day. And ECOWAS is meeting sometime this week concerning because I think Niger has passed the deadline to reinstate the civilian president. So they're going to have another meeting this week again. Thursday, I think, in Abuja.
I would say no to war. War is not a good thing.
What's the other option to say yes? No, please, I beg. First of all of us were in the able-bodied bracket. I hope you know. If Tinubu says, okay, now every able-bodied Nigerian, please just enlist your nearest.
I'll be a badass
barracks.
soldier.
No, I'll just join the media.
Yeah, I'll join the media department. I'll be writing press release. Today, 15 Nigerians were captured in Zikoko.
That media room go full.
No more.
It's
It's gonna be like NYC.
No. It could be like the Adama media team.
That's
47 people.
I don't think.
That's the whole size of Pulse at one time.
I don't think the NT in Adamawa has 36 people. From their DG in Adamawa down to the Gates 1. I don't think it's up to 36 people. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But in war, I'm not going to war.
I'll be a badass. Listen, I've watched so many. I've watched Extraction 1 and 2. You know that about, bro.
Do you know what war does to people?
This is one poorly researched.
Oh, bro.
I've said so much about being a soldier.
You didn't watch Saving Private Ryan.
I watched.
Go and watch Saving Private Ryan. That's the real shit. That's the real one. That is the real one.
Oh my god.
You didn't watch Saving Private Ryan.
Now the real ones with that. They watch Extraction. Those was na film now.
War.
I beg go. There's
You
war.
don't even see the bullets flying. You don't even. War is so crazy. You don't even know who's shooting, who's your enemy.
You don't know,
bro.
until everything is done. No, I beg.
War.
I beg. We've gone past war in Africa. I beg you, please. Dialogue is the answer.
When you see those movies that show you point of view.
Yeah. Go and watch Full Metal Jacket. Go and watch Full Metal. You will run mad. You will see what they call war.
Even Dunkirk was crazy.
Bro, you see that part where the guy was on the beach and the bombs were boom, boom, boom. Me, I forgot that. No.
Then when you don't have proper communication, you don't have
or you are lost from your battalion. You are the only one. You are behind enemy lines.
But they capture you.
If they capture you, you don't die. It's over now. Imagine they captured you in Vietnam. It's over now. I beg, war is not sexy. Africans that are shouting for war and coup, please.
And I see these people on Twitter saying, Niger will be done in 13 hours.
America said that when they went to Iraq.
See, you guys on Twitter, do you actually think?
They don't think, actually.
You have no experience, nothing. You just pick up your phone and say, war with Niger, I give the Nigerian army 13 hours.
Bro.
You know what they call 13? You just open your mouth and talk.
You do 13 months. You not go still move 1 inch. America went to Iraq now. They ran away now. You can't. It's not that easy.
It's not easy.
And it's expensive too, I beg you.
Yeah.
And we are fighting Boko Haram. We can't fight on two fronts.
Money.
Yeah.
We don't even have money to start with. So
if you were the president, what would you do?
In that dialogue now, there's no other thing. And create a timeline to return to democracy.
Dialogue with ECO has happened. ECO has taken place, right?
Yeah.
You are the chairman of the ECOWAS committee.
Yeah.
How do you address it? Are you going to engage with the military?
You send your, how do I call it, what is the people that you send to go?
They're already gone now.
Yeah, Abdul Salam likes this kind of thing very well. She has retired. For the Christmas of Nigeria, he goes, carry good luck along. For some reason, good luck is rated in Africa.
Yeah.
Carry them and just talk.
OBJ too.
No, OBJ will become their president by the time he finish talking. They should allow Baba, let Baba do hotter.
Make it infam. Just make it infam.
And you speak to the junta and just tell them that you need a clear timeline of when democracy will be returned. Simple. It cannot be 3 years or 4 years.
No, but if I don't have the guy in Niger, as he said, he's returning to democracy.
It is easy like that. It's not easy like that, no. But that's the ideal thing. You can't force them. You can't go and bombard. We're not America, so please.
So we should just stand by and do.
For some reason, I've not even cared about that. I never looked at it as serious.
No, I'm caring about it. I'm sure you've seen
it's the stability of West Africa.
The whole Sahel region right now, right, is unstable.
Yeah, it's unstable.
Actually.
Right?
And it says a lot for Nigeria and Ghana.
Bro, especially Nigeria.
If they all of them turn their forces here, bro, it's a problem.
Bro.
I beg.
It's true, sure.
So what are we going to do, guys?
I was born ready. You guys know me now. Like I know that I will be. Like I said,
I'll just be in the propaganda department. That's all I will do.
I've watched so many good movies. So
printing on the flyers.
Print on the flyers. Yeah, well, war no.
I beg.
All right, back to the Senate. Bosun Tijani, we all know who he is.
Yeah.
One of the co-founders of Co-Creation Hub.
Yeah.
This is a OG tech bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Certified
British Nigerian. and he's, he made Tinubu's ministerial
list.
nominee list, right? And he went for a screening. A few days before he went for the screening,
They put out the receipts.
some of his past tweets were dug up in usual fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Once someone becomes very popular, goes viral in some way,
They
everybody
search-
go and
they
search
done
for your
audit.
past
They
tweets.
tweet audit straight up.
For free of charge. They'll go and proper lead research.
Forensic.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, no, nothing.
No.
Just in proper lead
Because
research.
You should be
Present
searching our
proper
Minister of
as if-
Sports now to check what he has
As if you've
tweeted.
never seen proper lead research before.
And they dug up these tweets
yeah.
and
Bodies were brought out.
Wow.
Bodies.
It was bloody.
It was bloody, man.
The
his
guy
tweet,
Rivers,
he tweeted a lot about
Nigeria, the Senate,
Nigeria,
Buhari,
the leaders at the time, Buhari, etc. Everything went on. See, some of those tweets, right? I want even some of those tweets. He tweeted his opinion.
Mhm.
Let's call it spade a spade. He tweeted his opinion.
With his
They're
own
not
language.
libelous,
Yeah,
right? They're not it's not treason, nothing.
yeah.
They are his opinions. However, you're now running for a position in that same country
You've been nominated
under
to
that same political party, right?
yeah.
And you've been nominated, then they dig up those tweets and trust the propaganda machines
Yeah.
in Nigeria. They went to work,
Yeah.
and soon enough, they had gone viral. People were saying, "Oh, so you could tweet things like this, but you still want to go and pick up a position."
Yeah.
etc., right? And yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
And
but
then he went for the screening,
Yeah.
and of course,
you apologize now.
one or two senators
Tackled
know,
him.
brought up those tweets, and they now left, which was very. I felt
Orchestrated.
no, not orchestrated. I just felt disappointed, right? Because they now left every other question about. I think
What he was there for? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. His
What he can
expertise.
do.
Yeah.
his expertise. He had laid out his expertise. I think that kind of blew them away.
Yeah.
Like, man, wow, this guy has done this much.
Mm-hmm.
But when they dug up the tweets, they all settled on that. They now,
Magnifier
they were just laser focused on that and forgot
about the competency of this man.
of this man, right? And then they just went in. Of course, Bosun was able to give his feedback. I love his analogy of how he tweeted one of those tweets, right? He had gone to the Chinese embassy. They thought he was from a different country. They found out he was Nigerian. They increased the time for him to get his visa. In annoyance, blah, 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 blah. That was very nice. Then another senator pulled out another tweet, and I think he just went left. However, he did what he did. He had
Yeah,
apologized. I think he
apologized.
deleted. My question is,
One
why
only.
didn't he delete those tweets before?
Yeah, because you already knew, or even when they already told you that, oh, you're on Baba's list, too, you should start arranging yourself already.
Yeah, it shocks me.
Yeah, for someone that is in that field, you know what to do
It
at that
shocks
point.
me. And it's not as if you don't know what you've tweeted before. Nobody was going to find it. Like the moment it got to me,
Mhm.
I've just like cleaned up the tweets.
Was he
And-
thinking that they will bring out screenshots and say he's deleted the tweets?
And now it's not me. I didn't
It's
say
not
it.
me now. That's AI.
I don't understand.
Are we even
I
acknowledging?
won't even acknowledge it.
Acknowledge it.
I won't
I mean,
even
that's
acknowledge
even
it.
better than what
That's
we have.
even better
Yeah.
than what we have. Yeah, I won't acknowledge it.
Don't acknowledge it. I don't know where this is from.
If
It's
you
not
bring
my
it up, you
Twitter.
see it and say
It's
it's
not
not
my
me.
timeline.
I won't even acknowledge
I
it.
won't.
I said, sir, this is the first time I'm saying
This
this.
is the first time I'm seeing this. That's not me.
I'll get back to you.
And you've seen it. They don't know anything now. Just tell them that is.
They're telling him he's an IT guy.
He's an IT guy. It's not me. I didn't say anything.
One
Yeah.
said something
Ah.
about fintech. What did the person say?
Nigeria is not fintech compliance.
Oh my.
Wait, what? Nigeria is not fintech compliant.
Yeah.
To be fintech compliant.
We need
It's
to be
fintech. It's fintech
compliant.
NAFDAC or something. I don't understand.
Bro.
Anyways, I for don't delete those tweets. Make I know like you.
Bro.
One time.
Bro.
They never call me for minister. I was
Bro.
moving into another industry.
Yeah.
I deleted all my
Yes.
You go clean now.
Yes.
There's some days you just randomly put your
I
name
did.
with some other this thing,
Yeah.
and we see any red flag, delete them
Yes, I
straight up.
delete it. Yeah.
Delete them.
Yeah.
I
I
expunged
randomly.
everything. There was no point.
There's
Yeah.
no point. I randomly delete tweets from mine.
Yeah.
I randomly
If you
do that.
can't, and I think people like from time to time, right? I think after 365 days, you should delete all your tweets.
Yeah, do a
Yeah.
tweet audit and just delete. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you've grown in your thoughts.
Yeah.
You think differently and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
If you can't
Even
tap
if you
into
think the
my
same way,
Mhm.
I
There are
think
better
you-
ways to put it.
Yeah, you'd have changed the way you put the tweets or your words together. So I
if
constantly
you
do
can't
that.
tap into my head to see how I was thinking and talking 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I don't think you should be able to see
To
it
see what
online
I
equivalent.
said. Yeah, that's
And then
true.
it's up to me to do what? To ensure,
To
that,
ensure that
those
nobody
things
sees
don't
it.
exist.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So I think you should have done that. But shout out to
Yeah.
him. I hope he becomes minister, because we need competent people in these roles,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, very.
Especially in this role, Ministry of Technology. Like, you need somebody like Bosun here.
Yeah.
With what he's done at Co-Creation Hub, right?
Mhm.
Him along with Femi Longe rather. We need people like this.
There's no doubt that's the man.
We
And
need people like this.
being someone who's not like a fan of the president or someone who supported him, I can also say shout out to him for doing that,
Mhm.
right? Just choosing someone who's not a member of his party,
Yeah.
who's not in his inner circle
Mhm.
or whatsoever, who didn't play a role in his election,
Mm-hmm.
but it's recognizing the fact that this critical, part of the ministry of my economy of Nigeria needs someone, an expert,
Especially a
to handle.
technocrat.
a technocrat,
Yeah, I'm not a career
and
politician.
not a career politician.
Yeah.
Because we don't need there's certain ministries that don't need career politicians.
No,
you
you
have
need
to put somebody
experts.
who know about that
A
industry.
leader in their field.
And the digital whatever it is. What's the ministry? What's the
don't know.
ministry? Is it
Technology, right?
It's the Ministry of
Mm,
Technology is one of them. Ministry of Technology, Power, and I think Justice. These are like three.
Mhm.
That I think that
They need experts.
they need experts. In my opinion, they all need experts, but because of the way
Some,
Nigeria is,
it's politics.
but
You have to
some
concede to the
exactly,
party.
concede to the party. And
Hence,
concede to-
why our guy,
Exactly.
he did or didn't day, is
It
in
is
the.
there.
It's
Yeah,
the Federal
exactly.
Ministry of Science, Technology, and
and
Innovation.
innovation. So
So
it
that's fine.
obviously has to be someone like Bosun.
Yeah.
He's the guy. There's
Yeah.
nobody, so yeah. And I heard that the decision to put him in the list, that a lot the tech community per se
Yeah.
agreed to present him as the guy.
Okay, so there was lobbying.
There's a lot.
Smart.
There's a lobby.
Smart.
That's smart.
Smart.
Let's call it lobbying because they played the part. I think Tinubu met. I think all the major candidates they met all aspects of the
Yeah.
economy, including the tech guys. And the tech guys said, "This is the guy. In case you want to consider any of us, this is the guy."
Smart. I think people more professional should lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, 100%.
Yeah.
So, and I've also seen people who say, "Oh, you can." No person with integrity will be agreed to work with someone who you've criticized before.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
And I'm like, if you are not willing to work with somebody you've disagreed with, you're not willing to grow. You're not going to grow.
Hmm.
You
You're
know,
not
how
going
the,
to achieve anything in your life.
I have the
That's
perfect
way I see
example
it.
for this.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton was Obama's Secretary of State.
Yep.
And she ran.
They went wild in the campaign. This
Yeah.
thing. By the end of the day,
Wild.
by the end of the day, man,
Give
she
the
took the
work.
job for
She
4
took the
years.
job. So so if you're not ready to work with people you disagree with, I don't think you're ready to grow. I don't think.
Oh, yeah, I don't think you're ready to lead a nation.
Yeah,
or
and
be part of
I'm
the
not
affairs
ready,
of
and
the
I don't
nation.
think you're ready to lead and lead the charge for change or
Mhm.
innovation. No,
Yeah, because
no,
change
no.
and innovation won't come clean.
It won't come clean. It
You
won't
must
come
meet
with
the
people
other
you
side.
agree with.
You
Yeah,
must meet
have
the other
to.
side.
You play the game to change the game.
Yeah,
play the
that's
game.
it,
Yeah,
man.
that's it.
That's a dumb take. I don't buy into it.
Okay.
Mhm.
I want to play you footage of somebody addressing the same issue.
All right, let's go.
Believe in your agenda. Now, we are not talking about appointment. You people don't get this wrong. It is different from just appointing anybody. But if you have what you call a change manager will come in with a team of people who believe in his vision. Now, these people are saying that they believe the vision of this government. And then when you sideline them and then bring in people who fought virulently against that agenda, and then you now want them to help you drive the agenda, how will you achieve your purpose? So let us take it away from the fact that people are angry about appointment. We are saying people that you are bringing in to work with you do not believe in your vision and your purpose and your plan. So, and this is a message not only to the Senate President, but to the entire members of our both executive and the legislature, that the young people who worked tirelessly for the past 5 years before we became a government, who have been sidelined, are saying enough is enough. No more but monkey the walk. We will not just help to drive agenda. We must also work with you to do that agenda. Hence, we will take our fate in our hand, and nobody knows where that will end. Therefore, for peace to reign, let the party leadership do what is right. People who work for you, who gave their all. None of these people were paid 1 naira. during the campaign. None of them. We saw those people fighting for $5 million online. Nobody here got a Naira to work for this government. And then when it is time to give out positions to drive the
Osagie, I want you to apologize to us and the whole of the Lizzo family for exposing us to stupidity.
And ignorance.
Please do that.
You know what?
Please apologize.
President Tinubu, please, if you're looking for your army, I think you don't the national corps. That's your head corps to serve for your fatherland. You should go and fight against Niger.
Some people are salty.
Just imagine if they call this guy to be a minister.
What will he be?
Will he take it? This guy, if they
He will
call
go.
him, he will go.
He will go.
This guy.
He
The
mentioned
thing is that he will go.
His
he
mission
will
won't
go
achieve
and-
one
He
thing.
will go and fumble there. See, there's no shame. There's no shame.
But so, like, we as human beings, we are supposed to like have like self-awareness and,
Bro,
and self-reflect.
Bro,
Some don't have.
This was supposed to
I
say
have received job offers from LinkedIn, and they've
Yeah.
shared the job specification, the
job
role,
description.
yeah.
right? And I have written back to say
I know go
thank
fit.
you,
I
but
know go do that. I know do that.
No.
Yes.
because
yes.
I looked within myself.
You,
I
you
said
gauge
to
yourself.
myself to say,
like,
that's
and
what
I-
reasonable
I,
people do.
You know, I'm not qualified,
Qualified for
in,
this.
in some of these
Yes,
things they've
please.
asked. I don't have the requisite
And you don't want to fuck up your name.
experience. Do you understand?
I
But
wonder,
let me tell you what
Yeah.
Nigerians will do. They will,
Mira,
go, they will go and take it.
that woman
and
was
then-
speaking in tongues in her office when her name came.
Bro,
she
because
said it was God.
by Sunday,
Professor Skayemo tweeted, he said, God is a miracle working God.
Not put
my
dancing
pastor
emoji.
told me
Yeah.
That this is the
you don't need to
year
know the
Yeah,
war.
that will double my measure
Yeah,
and
yeah.
increase my treasure. Somebody
Yeah.
shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Finish.
So you think this guy will not say
And you know what? Because the job is not based on competency. He will go there and he's just inflating contracts at the end of the day.
look at what this young man is saying. See, this is,
Before this,
so it's not a young
before
man.
this, there was
What
another
is
guy
what-
that said,
yeah, you get my point.
there's another guy that said,
Salty.
now that if you want to do anything in National Rock, you have to call somebody in Lagos. There was
If I
complaining.
have money, I will do or I'm back on
When
a
you
project.
have money.
Yes, when I have money. Or I'm back on a project where they gather people who are stands on social, like stands of people, like
Yeah.
musicians,
Yeah.
politicians.
Everybody, yeah.
I'll gather them in one place. I want a thorough analysis, like a thorough evaluation. I want to know what's wrong.
Yeah.
What did the parents do wrong?
Wrong.
Like,
Where did
something
it
has to
happen?
be-
Where did they go
Where did
left?
it go wrong?
Yeah, where did you go wrong? Because do you know what it means as a human being, right? That has like future aspirations, that has dreams, to not have the energy, the time to work on those dreams, but you are have the time for 24 hours to defend whoever you are defending on social media 24/7. You
It's a
can tweet, you
problem.
can tweet something now about Tinubu. There are some people that you know
On standby.
they will come and attack. Like
They are not being paid though.
no,
They're not.
no. You know, they're being paid. If you're
That
being
day.
paid, that's your job.
Yeah, you know, we know.
You
We
have
know.
to do.
You have to
That's why
deliver.
When people used to argue with Tolu Gulusi on Twitter, I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you arguing with
This
him?
is his
It's
job.
He's doing. Why do you hate this
He
guy?
has a letter of employment to
He's
do
being
this.
paid to do this. But I know people like there are people I know.
Yeah.
They know that they can never be anything in government.
They can't smell
They can't smell
governance.
it, no, but they spend their entire life.
Defending a cause.
What is happening? Like
They need to go and
it
defend
happens with
Nigeria.
it happens with It happens with musicians too, right?
Yeah.
Whiskey FC,
Yes.
30BG, outside, like people who dedicate their time.
Yeah.
And the artist
They have-
doesn't know you exist.
They're on- you know the way we are on WhatsApp groups, better like giving
Engaging
opinions,
ourselves,
engaging
yeah.
ourselves, and they're on WhatsApp group coming out with strategy on how to defend.
Telegram group.
For free.
Telegram group for free.
Yeah. How to bombast somebody's comment section.
No, now somebody has to do it now.
There's something wrong.
Something
Yeah.
is wrong. So
Yeah.
the way Bill Gates is funding malaria drugs, I'm
Yeah.
going to
You need to
fund
fund research.
Where
for
is
that
there
thing.
intellectual deficit?
Yes, I
Yeah.
think
in this
something has
country?
to be wrong.
Yeah.
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 What is
Because that's what's leading to this delusion that because
Delusion of grandeur.
because I
I'm doing
supported
this,
you
I
for
supported you.
How did you
I
support?
need to be
How did you support
I need to
Tinubu?
consider me for
rewarded.
minister.
Who are you? What did you support?
Minister
Tinubu
for what? No, call it ministry, the full ministry again.
Ministry of Science,
One,
Technology,
Two.
and Innovation.
That guy doesn't know how to change his icon on WhatsApp. His face on WhatsApp. He doesn't know.
bro.
You call his young nephew or niece.
So do you think that is what brings you to this position?
Because I stand you.
Because I'm supporting.
And I
I
mobilized.
supported.
I know,
I
that's the
supported
word.
you for free.
No,
And
that's
I
the word.
mobilized.
I mobilized.
Mobilized.
Just say you stole
I
ballot
should be
boxes.
rewarded
See,
with
I
a
need
position.
God. When I get money, that's what I'm going to do.
You need to fund the
I
research.
will fund the
Because
research. Something is wrong.
The intellectual level we are in this country
Something is
It's
wrong.
very
Something
low.
is
is wrong.
alarming.
Something
It's
is wrong.
alarming.
Something is
It's
wrong.
very low.
Yeah, something is wrong.
So this one wants to be minister too.
Yeah.
You can't even see counselor.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my only answer to that guy.
Now there we do. Now there we do. That is where we find ourselves. I said, make a play am phone now. So, of course, when this whole thing was happening, but soon when the tweets came up,
Yeah.
of course, the boys came out in droves
Yeah.
and they were attacking him.
They're
Yeah.
Bado boys.
Yeah, where are you from?
Yeah.
Why is our president doing this?
Yeah.
Why they? But you people are the one that said, oh, when bad gets in there,
He knows
he's
the right
always going
people.
to pick technocrats.
So you're speaking them now. You're shouting.
Now he has picked the
I'm
technocrats.
telling you, people. I'm telling you.
You can't be moving this
I want to
goalpost.
fund research.
They move on.
Ah, man.
They move
You
on.
can't be moving this goalpost. If you think that because you supported somebody or you stand somebody, they will reward you with a position.
My own is.
That's a big fat
So
lie.
that Tinubu, if Tinubu doesn't know.
You know what bothers me? You know what bothers me the most
Mm.
in our lives, right? We always say it's consistency. Like how if you put in hard work and consistency, you have a higher chance of making it in
In
life.
life.
Making a name
Gotta
for
do your
yourself.
10,000 hours.
So the time people who are supposed to use to do that,
Mm.
they're using it to say, look at the guy saying, I did it for free. We didn't receive a dime.
First of all, you broke us line.
But he contradicted himself because he was shot about $5 million.
Yeah,
Because you know his eye was in that
something
money or
was-
something like
I'm
that.
just saying that this thing that you're putting your time to do, do you think he's going to put you in a position to become a minister?
You know why?
Look at the person that became a minister.
Look at the
what he
amount of
did.
work
Look
he
at the
has done.
amount of
Oh,
work
Let
he
me
has
read
done.
Bosun Tijani's.
I bet
What
you
page?
don't know.
No, I
No,
have
you have to
read
read it now.
I have to read the split.
Because I don't understand why you think you're on that level.
So you think you're on the same
Are
level?
you crazy?
Yeah. They think they're on the same level.
God.
That's the thing. Olabosun Tijani, born July 20, 1977, is a Nigerian-British entrepreneur, co-founder and CEO of Co-Creation Hub, CC Hub, leading Pan-African Innovation and Technology Center. CC Hub works at the forefront of accelerating the application of innovation and social capital for a better society. Tijani is widely acknowledged as a pioneer and industry leader in the African technology ecosystem and was named as one of the 100 most influential people on the continent by New Africa magazine. He initiated the first visit of Mark Zuckerberg to Nigeria in August 2016 as part of efforts to place Africa on the global technology map. He has also hosted other global technology leaders in Nigeria, including former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey in 2019,
Yeah.
and most recently in June 2023, hosted a fireside chat with Microsoft founder and co-chair of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Bill Gates.
Billy boy.
I can go on and on and on.
And you, what did you do? You coordinated at the red that you were at inauguration.
You
know,
mobilized.
You mobilized. Grassroots.
I mobilized.
Nice.
That's
No
the
go
thing you
follow
did.
lies. Body no go die. With the big boys
We outside.
mobilizing outside.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
When they get the
Episode.
fuck out of
Come
here.
on, man. Like levels day, you supposed to know where your level day.
Yeah.
At times you go see level, you say, oh man.
Oh, man, this one of you.
So I don't have the intellectual capacity.
Yeah.
And now my level be this. Make
Yeah.
I first day here.
Make I
go
do
on,
my
dey
day.
aspire
Yeah.
to perspire.
Make I do my day.
So that's it, oh. Please. Well, moving from, I wanted to do this segue, and this segue would have been dope.
I don't know.
Moving from big fat lies to the next topic.
Oh my
You
lord. Oh my lord.
You wanted us to talk about something about Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo's in the news.
That was a joke, guys. That was
Yeah,
a
I
joke.
know. That's a, I
That's
beg
a
you.
joke.
I beg you.
That's a
Please.
joke.
Please. Please.
That's a total
I beg.
joke.
I beg. If you
Okay.
can take calories, you can take jokes, please. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Alima, leave me alone.
Okay, yeah. Lizzo is in the news, are you?
Yeah, Lizzo's in the news. Apparently, if
I
you
don't believe it. I don't believe everything they're saying about her.
Can we
No,
even
no,
give context to the
no.
story? Lead the set.
a few of our former dancers came out to accuse Lizzo of creating a toxic work environment and improper sexual behavior when they went for a show in Amsterdam. And, there was a bit of risky behavior. And she was encouraging them to touch the vaginas or body parts of some other performers, stuff like that. And other people have come out to say, we worked with Lizzo in the past. She's not the greatest boss. And it's her, I think, her co-partner or somebody like that too didn't create a great workspace for them.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to say, this is my own. This is what I've been waiting for a week to say. That if you can cancel people on allegations, there's no reason why I cannot cancel Lizzo right now. Do not form because Lizzo is a PC baby. That will not, we should give her the.
I'm not canceling anybody.
Well, it's not my business, so. But
See,
I
Steve
can't.
say he has not cancelled anybody.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Who have I cancelled?
Get out of here.
May not even talk safe.
Tell me now.
Get out of here. I will dig up tweets of you going in on people. What are you going to say if you've not cancelled anybody?
You cancel
No.
Daystar now.
Who's that?
They start Peterson.
Yeah. Tory Lanez, my nigga.
No, I didn't cancel.
You didn't cancel him. So if he drops a banger now, you will let it on.
No, it's you that doesn't like Tory Lanez.
I like Tory Lanez.
Is
though.
that it?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not just a star, but I
Yeah.
like Tory Lanez. I know he's well gifted. He's a well gifted
Yeah.
artist.
He's been sentenced today.
Yeah. What the heck?
Brother, anybody that
So-
commits crime,
Yeah, we'll go to jail.
will go to jail.
Yeah. Tell his
But
father
if
that.
your music is on Spotify, I'll listen to it.
If you are Kelly though, you know, I might feel some kind of way.
No, I don't feel any type of way, bro. He's paying for his crime.
Yeah. He was shanked. He was almost
And
shanked.
you're paying for your Spotify.
It's simple. Bro, no.
And the money is not going to him.
I don't care where the
Yeah,
money
where
is
it's
going
going
to. I'm
Robert-
listening to music. I don't
Robert
care. I don't
Sylvester
understand.
Kelly.
I don't. Bro, he's in jail.
Yeah.
There's no counseling that is more than that.
Did you see that joke? I forgot him on this.
I don't
That's
understand.
the worst.
That's the
cancer.
worst counseling that
You know what this guy
Can't
has?
get worse than that.
This
care,
what the
man.
do that was the next Friday. That replaced Chris Tucker.
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Mike
Have you heard
Epps.
the joke about R. Kelly?
No.
He said, "Can you just imagine that you are the guy in prison that's winning all the Christmas Carol contests? Then all of a sudden R. Kelly comes in. Like what the fuck?"
Oh, God.
And
Ah!
Mike Kelly was crazy.
That was crazy, man. But back to Lizzo, I'm just saying that if you can cancel somebody based off an accusation, then why are you holding back on Lizzo? I know not you, but I'm just saying.
So see my point about
How
the
the
Lizzo
tables
thing.
turn,
How
right?
the tables turn.
Two things about the Lizzo thing, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason why. So people always talk about, why are musicians, so especially if in the Chris Brown conversation, if Chris Brown partners like collabs with an artist, they start attacking the artist.
Yeah. They did that for somebody recently. I can't remember.
Sierra.
Yes, yeah.
Celebrities don't really care what you people talk about because they themselves they've seen things that are not true about them outside.
Yeah. There's
So
a
when
lot
they
of
say
fake
things
news.
about people, they think it's not true. They just think it's the normal. So they know that you guys are out here wilding, so they don't care. Two, I don't know why it's a surprise to people that Lizzo might be a bad person. So you people actually believe this curated image you see.
You know why?
Like,
you know why?
So people really believe. So
You know why?
You people really believe all those positivity, like all those things that she does. You
You know
people
why?
really buy it. Like people are genuinely shocked that she might be capable of doing this.
Yeah,
Bro, we are humans. We are all flawed. Like you don't understand.
No. PC people are not flawed though.
I don't understand.
Work people are not flawed. They believe
Like,
they believe
people
they're
are genuinely
perfect.
say they can't believe. You can't believe what a human did something bad.
The human being is wild.
I don't understand. You know, so
I was shocked when I read it. I'm like, she's a normal human being.
don't
But I just
understand.
remember that her team used the whole wave of PC culture and wokeness to bring her to where she is. Fine.
Sage said she's a good rapper. So
She high.
A good singer. She's a good artist.
She's a good
Okay.
artist. No, she's a good
I've
artist.
never listened. I've
She's
never
a good
listened. to
But for me,
She's music.
I stopped listening because the whole noise was now becoming more than the music. And I'm like, bro,
Some of the content of what she delivers, I don't like. I don't
Yeah.
align with it.
are you going butt naked to an NBA game? Come on, it doesn't. It's not
that's
just classic.
like,
for
that's
me.
wild.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's body positivity.
Yeah.
You guys don't get
So
it. Yeah.
here's what I think about the whole thing. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, I don't. So I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
I don't really care actually.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know the
ins and
true,
outs.
the
Yeah.
true story.
Sorry. My own points ahead. The question I asked was, what are these people? The people that came out with this allegation. What is the cause? Like, what actions are they taking? Are they suing her? If they're not suing her, what do they expect?
I don't
me
know.
to
I
do?
don't know.
So what do they want me to do with this information? To stop
No,
listening to her music if I used to listen to
But
it?
you don't listen to music. No.
No. I'm just saying if I was a fan, why
I
did-
don't know the goal.
what's the goal?
And
That's
why
my
you
point. What's
make-
the goal
make
now?
Noise and everybody say you're
No.
cancelled.
I think yeah. So
And
that's
then
the
people
thing.
don't listen to your music.
What's the
but
goal?
it's
The
like
goal
what
is
they
just
did
to
that-
Cancel, yeah.
to cancel
To
her,
tarnish
to,
her
like, to
image,
soil
yeah.
her
What
reputation, right?
What they do to that young black singer? What's his name again?
Which one? There are plenty. Which one?
The one that came and talked about some white people might not be racist, blah 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 blah. What's his name?
I can't remember that.
Oh
person.
man, they fucked that guy up.
But I know they cancel people like that for saying that. Sha.
So stuff like that. So what do you want to do? We shouldn't listen to her music again. They shouldn't give her shows. She should lose her endorsements.
She should lose her life. Come on.
I
man.
don't know. See,
At the end of the day.
I've
Honestly, if it is
people
true-
who have not been on the left
Yeah.
and have you know and I have not
Both
advocated
ways.
for them being
Cancelled.
cancelled. I also don't advocate.
I
for
don't like
anybody.
if she has done wrong, take her to court.
Yeah.
If you can't take her to court and she apologizes, then we'll move on with our life.
Simple. Like I don't understand what you want me. What do,
I guess there are some things you can't take to court because the evidences don't.
okay, so what do you want me to do with that
exist.
information?
They want to just
And
tarnish
that's why they
her
now
image
take it in the public.
To
in
public.
public. And they know that America will weaponize the whole cancel culture thing. And
So
yeah.
people,
Is
so
there
in essence, what people are saying that people are using you, they're using the public, they're using you to damage
they
someone's
weaponize-
reputation.
yeah,
they
weaponize
They weaponize it now. They've done it before.
You know,
now,
and
so
I'm
it's
not allowing
surprise.
anybody to do that to me.
Me, I listen to what I want to listen to.
no,
You will
Man,
not weaponize me.
You will not weaponize me. It's
No.
impossible.
If I like somebody, I like.
I
the
like
person.
somebody.
If he fucks up, and let him do his
Bro,
time.
if he fucks up, arrest him. Let
Arrest
him pay
him.
for it.
See.
I'm happy that Arukeli is in jail.
See,
But
Daystar is about
love
to be
listening
sentenced.
to Wonderful featuring Jaru. I love Arukeli's verse on Let It Rain remix. I'm going to listen to that thing.
I wish remix, bro.
Bro,
That shit bangs.
I don't understand.
Bangs, bro.
Let it rain.
God.
Let it rain.
So it's so simple.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one I want to ask, right? Something happened on Twitter over the weekend.
X.
Man, if I
Yeah.
it's not lead researcher approved. That name.
Okay.
Twitter.
Law.
So someone happened on Twitter over the weekend, right? A young man celebrated his birthday, put up pictures celebrating his birthday. But he had also, I think about 2 years ago, he had been accused of sexually exposing. He was accused
Decent
of
exposure.
Yeah, no. He was accused of recording someone in a sexual act and sharing it, right?
Oh, without our consent.
Yeah, without her consent, right? And it's 2 years later, he's celebrating his birthday, and he put a picture of him celebrating his birthday. And then people came and attacked him and said, "This is the guy who did X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. How dare you? This, that. I want to know, is there an expiry date on, like, if you've done something wrong and you've been held accountable, right?
Was he held accountable in the first place? In the first time it happened?
I don't know.
Or did he apologize?
Yeah, he came out and apologized. Like, he went through the whole life cycle of being cancelled.
Okay. And if he apologized and it
He
least,
outed,
yeah,
peak,
Peak outrage.
virality.
Okay, so that
That-
whole
all the
thing
12
happened.
steps.
Yeah.
Okay, so the people-
counseling life cycle.
and he
So the-
apologized,
Yes.
So the question,
and he led to change behavior.
Yes.
Then what's the
He
problem?
was
So the
managing a
people
popular
say-
artist. The artist fired him. He lost.
Okay, I know.
okay, I know what you're talking about.
okay.
So what do the people saying? Oh, this guy did 2 years ago. What do they want us
What
to
do they
do?
want?
That's what I'm asking. I
No,
want to know, is
don't
there an
they-
expiry date
Do you want us to
on
take him to the cross and
So
now burn him or something?
do they want us to
associate? with
associate?
him?
Like, what
He
do they want
shouldn't
us to
celebrate his
do?
birthday
So the boy
online.
should not celebrate his birthday because he did
He should
something
be
bad 2
shamed
years
forever.
ago.
Yes.
It reminds me of
I
that
think
Kevin
that's-
Hart.
I think
You remember
that's-
that Kevin Hart speech where he said he doesn't want his son to be gay, and he apologized a year after he made that joke or stuff, and they still brought it back years after when he was
wanted
about to host the
Grammy-
Oscar.
The Oscars, yeah.
I love the way he wrote it though. Said fuck hosting the Oscar.
He didn't apologize again.
didn't
You know,
apologize.
there's no need to apologize
didn't.
again. How many times will I apologize for something I
He didn't
said?
apologize.
But
So what do you want someone like that to do? So what is happening to that young man now is, like, nothing he does on social media. He has a new business. He has whatever.
He has
if he
clearly
brings
moved on.
anything out and it becomes a bit popular where people retweet it, he will come and be attacked again.
that's what I don't get about cancel culture. Like,
So the thing
it's
is,
like
let me
some
tell you
sort
something.
of
it's some
like-
if people is
like,
losers.
like
okay.
banishing.
yeah, and you must
Online.
never be seen again.
It's do you know there's
Once I see you doing that, I just feel you're a loser in life. No matter how well you think, you think you are losing. So it's
But I just want to know,
Yeah.
and I want us to really drill down, and I want
Yeah.
to put my mind and myself in the shoes of the people who are attacking him, especially in the shoes of the person who's the victim here, right?
yeah.
In societies, would you, like, what's the ideal case? Would he have been put on like a sex offenders list? What is the ideal case?
No,
What-
it's
what
not a
would have
sex
happened?
offender. If you filmed, were they having sex together? I can't remember. Were they having sex together?
I'm not
Like,
sure.
how
I
did you
can't
film the
remember.
person? I can't remember.
I think there's there's something maybe in other parts of the world where if you record somebody without their consent,
Yeah.
you might get
you go to court.
You go to court and
either you are
something.
fined or you are put
Because I
on
remember
maybe
when Kanye West used
some sort of probation or something
if
like
that
that.
happened, right?
Yeah.
And he did his time, and assuming that happened, and he
Yeah.
still comes back to social media, I've done my time, I've been punished for
You accept,
everything.
yes.
I have apologized and moved on. Now I want to celebrate my birthday.
Yeah.
But you then come again and attack me and
Then-
beat me
then-
down.
There are two sides.
Where does this stop? Where does-
There are two sides to it.
Yeah.
You know, we should also remember. That's why anytime we want to act, we should remember that we also
No,
have to live with the consequences of every action that we take. Right.
Yeah.
So that's that side to it. Right. That this is the consequence of
Your
what he has
action.
done, and he should be able to live with it. Right. On the other side, I think the people who constantly come to remind him also are losers. I think especially if you're not the victim, because if the victim is constantly coming to remind him, that means the victim is still being hurt from that
Yeah,
situation.
that
So I
one I
understand
understand.
that, right? But you that's not connected to the situation, maybe you're just a random Twitter person, you see somebody celebrating his birthday, and the first thing you remember that last 2 years ago, he was accused of doing something that he apologized for, and you don't actually have a clue if he has changed or not. And there's not been any other
Yeah.
allegation, and the first thing to do
Or
is to
incident.
start
Incident.
cursing the person to say, oh, 2 years ago, you are a loser in life. You are a loser, one, because you are ignorant. You are ignorant of what being human is.
Yeah.
People make mistakes.
Yeah.
That
Huge
people
mistakes.
make mistakes.
Huge mistakes.
And you know where the shit hits the fans?
Yeah, when it happens to
When
them.
their friends make
Yeah.
mistakes.
That's
It's
it.
hard
We
to
saw
hold-
you recently. We
uh,
saw
And it's hard to
bro.
hold you. It's hard
You
to
can't
hold
move
your
the-
own people
Yeah,
accountable.
accountable.
You don't have the energy.
Yeah.
Energy. The same, yeah.
But the problem, and that was what I was talking about in last week's episode, about when the girl came and spoke against her brother that was accused of being violent towards women and her own mother. I'm saying that's not a smart thing to do, because you're coming on social media to just play to the crowd. You're not being smart.
Yeah.
Because in real life, we as humans, we are complicated. When people close to us
We are complex.
are do bad things,
We are contradictory.
we apart from being contradictory, the normal human feeling, the normal way to feel as a human when someone close to you do bad things is it's like you are confused. Why is this person doing this? How should I, like, there's so many things going on in your mind
Yeah.
Many conflicting emotions.
that no normal human being will expect you to come on Twitter and start reacting to it. That's how it's supposed to be. But because these people have also weaponized this thing in the past and accused
have
other
no
people of not
choice.
Weaponized
keeping,
outrage
they
and
have-
cancel culture.
Yeah.
that's
have
why
to be
she didn't have any
consistent.
choice to come. And shout out to her, somebody I know, but that's why she didn't have any choice than to come and play to the crowd. And what happened 2 weeks later? The brother came and said, "This is not the same energy you are giving me
No.
in real life," which is supposed to be the human. That's
Side.
the normal side. You are confused as this is your brother. You are confused. You don't know what to tell your brother. You don't know where to. Maybe you just support. Maybe you tell him something different. Living, being a human is hard. It's complicated. It's flawed. There's no way to do it. It's confusing. But to come on Twitter and put up this stance as a moral, upright person,
Always.
you are deceiving yourself.
It's tough.
Yeah,
You
you're
shouldn't.
deceiving yourself. You shouldn't do that. If somebody, I'm sorry, you're accused of something, I'm not going to come on Twitter and because I'm
And I give you a statement.
I'm
You know
still
what's crazy?
not
When I
give this.
start- If
Exactly.
I
I
did
should
something
denounce.
wild, or if I did something
Yeah, I
wild,
should
Don't
denounce
attack you
people will
now.
now come on social and start
and
attacking
start
you.
They say,
attacking
yeah,
me.
their friend, I'm still control.
So the reason they
Someone
know
go into the DM.
yeah, and start here.
Steve,
Yeah.
aren't you going to say anything
Just-
about this?
This
What's
is
going
wrong.
on?
Yeah,
Are you
people
do
are just
condone this
stupid,
behavior?
yeah. Bro, you don't understand. You don't understand how bad this is. There was one time something happened when the debanch thing happened. People started attacking Don Jazzy to say something. The debanch thing, the whole popular
Rape allegation.
rape allegation. People left Don Jazzy
And left the bunch.
the bench and started accusing Don Jazzy that you've not said anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he put out a statement later, which I didn't agree to. Like he wasn't supposed to say anything because now that we know how that matter, that event
Played out.
Fizzled
played
out.
out, he wasn't supposed to say anything. He put out a very generic, a very statement of say,
I don't condone.
I don't condone.
Yeah.
You are not supposed to. You know, concern
say
you.
you know
We know, so you
condone
know,
now.
condemn it
Yeah.
now. They say silence is how do they put it?
Support.
The silence is support. Your silence speaks louder. Bro, people are just stupid. So that's why the right way to act, don't be stupid with them. So that when they are doing their thing, you're just looking at them. At the end of the day, the truth will always prevail. That's what
Yeah,
I always
will always
say. I
come
don't
out.
care. I don't care.
But hey, the mom was always used cancel culture. So.
Yeah.
Wishing everybody the best.
Yup.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into the politician's daughter who doesn't need to work for money.
I never read that.
Shout out
article.
to.
You were hating.
Come on, man. You
Come
didn't
on.
read this.
No, I didn't read that.
You were hating.
Shout
I
out
saved it in my
to
bookmark, but
the good people at Zikoko.
Yeah,
I was hating.
I was. Though.
That girl was living life. He was
At
hating on
20
her.
something, already had trust fund.
I looked at it and said, fuck off.
Fuck.
Yeah, man. Especially when I know that you're the politician's daughter.
Yeah.
I heard. So like,
All right.
bro.
So Zikoko has an editorial series called Naira Life.
Yeah.
Zikoko's Naira Life,
Yeah,
where they break down stories about how people
make money. How they started
spend
making
their
money.
financial basically people's financial journey,
Yeah,
and
financial
financial
timeline.
story, right? And it's covered like different set of people. Super interesting. You guys can check it out, zikoko.com. And I think last week's story was on last week's Naira Life was on a politician's daughter. The headline was "The Politician's Daughter Who Doesn't Need to Work for Money," right? And the article lead says, since this 23-year-old subject of this Naira Life turned 18, her future has been sorted thanks to the investment and a $250,000 trust fund set up by her parents. Still, she rated her financial happiness a 6.
About 10.
Why? I think that's what just pissed. That's what just pissed everybody, like a 6.
And this led to
Well, so she broke it down. I like this. What he says, Zikoko says, what was it growing up in a political family, right? What was it like? Says the early days were good. My dad wasn't always around, so I spent more time with my mom, the first of my father's 2 wives. The second wife was the public wife, and she always went with him to the political engagements. On the other hand, my mom was busy with us and her business. Both wives lived in separate houses, and I only met my half siblings during parties and holidays. Right? Then it says, where did you get the money from? Oh, conversations go on and on. So I think what pissed people off is how she rated her life being a 6, even
Yeah.
though she's living wealthy, even though people immediately started attributing,
adding
her,
2 plus 2 together.
yeah, and saying, you're the son of or you're the daughter of a politician. Your father has stolen our money, and
Yeah.
you're still not even grateful, etc., etc.
You ungrateful person.
And people then went to Twitter and started
Is the
Going-
account back?
going in on Zikoko
I don't
on
think so.
Twitter.
But it's
Right.
Was that what led to Zikoko going down?
They reported the account.
For what?
And Twitter didn't do any
Why would Twitter
investigation.
just do that? For a paid, for a
Hello.
subscriber?
Well, they reported
Twitter
it and
Blue?
said that they are platforming a corrupt politician's daughter.
Mother.
This is not the Elon Musk Twitter that I thought it
This
would
is
be.
Charlie Poppy Elon Musk, not the.
I wouldn't. If Jack Dorsey's Twitter does this, I wouldn't be surprised. But not Elon Musk now.
Yeah, they said it was platforming. They were platforming a.
Igbo.
So let me check the account. The account is still suspended. They have
Wow.
to then open up another
Zikoko_mag.
account, which is Zikoko_, and they have about 3,000 followers there. So yeah, social media is a crazy place.
So
It's crazy.
when I heard about it,
In fact, right now I can't even predict
No.
how
so
things get played out on social
yeah,
media.
when I heard it, and I just put out 2 things. First of all, I understand people's anger, right? But I don't understand the reaction. I don't understand them now going to Zikoko.
When they're saying Zikoko is platforming,
That one
what's
is
the meaning
too-
of platforming? Let's learn. New word.
Gen Z? Tell us the meaning of platforming, please.
Gen Z. Now you be Gen Z and new researcher now.
But you declare Gen Z. You should know the words. The
What's the meaning
terminology.
of platforming?
I
Steve?
don't know.
You're checking Google now.
They
No,
didn't teach me
no.
that in Corona, please.
Just giving
A voice.
a voice to people. That's platform. Putting them on a platform that people will hear them to amplify their opinions and voices. That's it.
Ding ding ding. Correct.
Yes, sir.
That's what platforming is.
Yeah.
I don't see how. Do you people understand that journalist's job is like journalism is to tell stories?
No. You must
See-
always be on that side.
You know what? People will live and function better if this Twitter platform didn't exist. Like you can't get mad at it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, how do you want to get mad at it? Where do you want to go to be mad at it with other people and get mad at it? Nowhere. You wouldn't have been able to do it. Platforms like this are the ones encouraging nonsense. Because you would have read that story, gotten mad in your house, and gone to do your work,
You know what? I've reached a conclusion.
which is
people are not real on, like, people are not, I want to give people the benefit of doubt that they're smarter than what they do on Twitter. So let me just say they're living a fake life on Twitter. They are smarter in real life. I hope
telling
so
you,
for them.
it's a virtual world.
Yeah,
it's
I hope
very
so. I
different.
hope so
from
that people
how-
are smarter and more logical
I
out
think
of it.
so.
Yeah, they better be. I'm telling you, they better
better
be.
be.
Yeah, for their own sake.
They better
Yeah, they
be.
better be. They better be.
Oh
You
my
know,
god!
I read it and when I read it, I laughed. Is there any breaking news in that story?
But that's what you should expect.
What's new?
What's new?
Tell me something I don't know.
We all know these things.
Because you rated a life 6.
Your president's son
mad.
has bought a 30 million pound sterling house in London, paid for cash.
You are not mad.
You're
not
not
mad. No, you know why they've not interviewed. You two have not come out to
He has
say.
not come out to say it.
That, you know.
But it's there online now. Like this is what politicians shouldn't do now.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
It's the extension of the empire now. The
Budget
political empire.
I was
tracker.
100 level in school when someone won. A man won his local government chairmanship election.
Yeah.
The daughter went to Covenant immediately. Like they withdrew her from school. I think 4 or 5 months time she was in Covenant University.
Levels don't change.
Levels don't change.
Budget and tracker have been talking about your senators and House of Reps that
And you are never angry.
that they are the building
don't
projects they
understand.
did have not still completed.
Have you seen some projects?
If you go to budget and tracker now,
You will cry for
it's there.
Nigeria.
The
You will
money you
cry.
think the politicians are stealing, you think they're using it to raise goats or cows?
No, they think they're keeping it there for them. For them.
No, what do you think they're
pension.
using it to do? They're using it to better the lives of their
Their own
children.
their own political dynasty.
I don't
nigga.
understand. And the person that they bettered their life came and spoke and said, "This is it."
I'm a
and you are
benefit.
mad.
I'm a benefit of better life.
And I
oh.
still don't even feel happy about it.
Yeah, like
It's a 6.
Okay,
You know
bless-
why?
bless
It's
that one.
soft
I
six.
pinned them.
she for not see some other political children. Like I just want they ball
Bless
pass
him,
me.
man. The ball pass. My pan was thief.
You know to thief well. Can you enter the treasury and do something properly?
Oh God.
Anyways, let's go to the women's World Cup.
Yeah.
Totally enjoyed it. I've been
I did
watching-
full transparency because relationship we should build our relationship better with transparency.
Yeah, he's
I didn't
gonna
watch
say
the
some bullshit now.
I didn't watch the
Go ahead.
penalty shootouts
Why?
I watched the penalty
I couldn't.
shot.
It was
I
too
didn't.
tense.
I didn't watch the
couldn't.
match.
because
Okay.
they didn't deserve to lose. Like they I was so impressed. They
You felt
played
they were
so
going to lose.
they played so well. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't
Guess
take
what?
it. I can't take them. I can't take it watching them lose. So I don't even know who missed the penalty. I don't know anything
Guess
about
what?
the
When I
penalty
saw the
stuff.
first Falcon,
I've not watched any highlights. Maybe I watch
Uh-huh.
it later at night.
Yeah,
Bro, I fell in love with this team
yeah.
on the day that they got
Yeah.
out. You know, it's so painful.
They played good football.
Bro, they're so good.
They played
They're
good
so
football.
good.
the first
Bro,
Falcon
I was saying
This
it in
was
the
their
group.
best game.
This is one of the
Yeah.
best man marking I've seen as a fan of football.
Yeah,
yes, no. You
amazing
can't-
man marking.
Man marking. Like anytime
give
an
them
English
space.
player has the ball, you see someone close, bro. It's also good.
Shout out to them.
the
And
coach
they went
is-
disgraced out. It was penalties and bro.
Yeah, they fought a good fight.
Lauren
Yeah.
James 2 goals, 3 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. My
And
babe
they-
comes here.
You dey fight. You want the person to play for
Once she was
Ajegule.
given- once she was given the red card, right?
That thing is not in full blown
They-
meme.
They
Omo, they don't mean
now
no
even
more.
substituted the person that man marked her.
There's someone that said, that said he wants to Mamaka in this.
So where you they
Man
go?
marker in the dressing room.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it was a good game.
It was a good
Shout out
game.
to the goalkeeper. Shout out to
Yeah, she
all
It
the
was
players.
really good.
Yeah.
Tony Payne. You know,
Struck the bar 3
Alozie.
times.
yeah,
3 times.
Yeah, I saw the highlights. too.
Alozie, Planta. Yeah,
Kanu was my big.
Kanu,
She
you
was
know,
turning that left
Asisat,
back.
Odega.
the double pivots.
Yeah.
The ladies that played the double pivots.
Yeah,
the
the only
CBs.
Odega.
sad thing about this tournament is, in a logical world, in a same world, in a very organized world, you build on this.
In this part of the
Yeah,
world.
you
though.
build on
no,
this.
no.
Build on
You have to
this.
say in this part of the world.
You
But-
build on this.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't beating shit.
No, but the coach's
and you know what
post-game
pain- you know
comment
what
was
pained me
that
the
I'm
most?
looking forward to the Olympics. Hopefully,
Oh.
if I'm
You
there.
know what paid me the most? This was because this World Cup is a change of the order,
Yeah,
Change of guard.
bro.
and
I watched almost every
I
game.
feel
in
that
this
we
World Cup.
missed an opportunity to get to the semi-final at least
Mhm.
and make a mark. This was a huge opportunity
Or even
because
quarterfinal.
look at what we did with England,
Yeah.
bro. We didn't lose
Look
to
at what we
Canada.
did- Look at what we did.
We didn't lose to Australia.
Did you?
We didn't lose to.
They didn't lose any match.
We
if
didn't
you had
lose
read
any
the
game.
Athletic, right, and listen to the podcast pre-tournament,
Yeah.
right? Everybody predicted.
No, me, I
Nigeria
predicted.
at the
I said
bottom
that's
of
why
the
after the
group.
first game.
Yeah.
After the first game, I didn't watch again. I said,
They predicted us to be
Yep.
at the bottom of the group.
"Yep."
And they
Same.
defied everything.
Bro.
Defied it. I said, so that my only problem was was I feel that we missed an
Considered only
opportunity.
2 goals in the group stage.
We missed an
We
opportunity
beat the
because
That's
if you
a
look at
good
the
point.
teams,
We drew the Olympic winners.
winners.
Right?
Yeah, and we
And
dragged
then
the
we drew-
European champions to the penalty.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dominated them in the first half.
Yeah.
Had better
Dominated.
chances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
So I feel we missed an opportunity
Mm.
to go far. You know, I don't know when this opportunity is going to come because you know why? We don't know how to build on anything.
We don't build
If
on
anything
stuff.
happens to this coach,
This will be
I'm going to be
celebrated,
so
but-
mad.
Yeah.
This is an isolation.
You know.
Not-
So what happens is that obviously ever since he was trying to pick and get his team
Yeah.
because AFCON wasn't good. We all know the lost.
I think he got his team here.
Before
got his
he
team. He's
won the last,
road.
played the last 6 games that he hasn't lost.
There.
He lost the
He lost the first 6
previous
games, the
6
previous
games.
6 games. Yeah, I know.
He's
I know.
been trying to get the
He's been
team
trying to
together.
get the team together.
Sorry,
And yes.
can they just transfer him to Super Eagles?
I thought about it
Yeah.
for a minute.
Because
I
maybe
thought
to
about
work and
it.
our guys will.
Super Eagles is
He's
really
also the
bad.
coach of a football club in the US.
Okay.
Yeah, the last good coaching I got, the last brilliant coaching from the Super Eagles. That I also
Super
say
Eagles or Super Falcons?
Super Eagles. I'm
Okay.
talking about Super Eagles. For
That's
me, I think
proper.
it was Keshi. That's
Pepper Guavon.
2013 AFCON because he
Mhm.
won it.
Yeah, you won it.
But I have to mention that. But the last well-coached Super Eagles team that I know, and it was a short time. Sassa's Super Eagles was really
They were good.
coached. He really coached. Like you could see like coaching in
Who
them.
took us to the 2014 World Cup in Brazil? Which coach
How
was
will I
that?
forget?
Was it not
Who we
CSA?
gave Argentina a run for their money.
That Musa scored 2 goals.
Mm-hmm.
The 3-2.
In France, we
4-2.
lost out. We got knocked out by France.
Yeah. Yeah, Pogba injured somebody. Can't remember.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, in general, the Women's World Cup has been super interesting. I've really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it almost like I've enjoyed like the Men's World
Yeah,
Cup.
the
right?
technique has improved. You
It was
can see.
Keshi.
was Keshi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of
shout out
them.
to
I
Keshi.
forget this. It was Keshi.
Yeah, I totally enjoyed this World Cup.
The
In
technique
some
has improved.
games, you know, I watched the Colombia Germany game, the Jamaican team, South African team, the Morocco. Bro, I didn't think the Moroccan team would do what they did and they qualified. You know, so it's been very interesting. Like you
Yeah.
said, the technique has
The technique has improved.
and then the less qualified teams, so to say, have caught up.
Yeah, because they've opened when they open
Yeah.
the format and brought more people.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you
They've
play
also
1 or
caught
2 or
up.
3, you get better.
The biggest lesson is how the Europeans have really
Improved.
improved. Yeah.
And look at USA, cocky as ever. I'm glad they're out because I listened to like all the post games, I listened to like all the podcasts and everything, and they interviewed these ladies after they played each game in the group stage.
I'm going for an American visa interview very soon. So America is the best
God
country.
bless America.
Just joking.
These are the men will be if they could actually play football.
Yeah.
Imagine the American football
Yeah,
team
yeah.
could play football.
They will be
Oh,
cocky
yeah,
as
people
hell.
are dead.
What?
Movie, TV
Bro,
series,
bro,
podcast,
what?
documentary,
Bro.
real life story.
They after each game that they didn't play well, they didn't hold themselves accountable.
They
Yeah.
can why? It's not an American thing to do. It's
They still were bragging and bragging and bragging.
until they lost now.
Out.
Yeah.
And these are the back-to-back champions. Oh.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think I got to face a lot of old people out.
Yeah,
They
so
have
they
a
are
lot of
also, to be
old-timers.
fair,
They're
they're
also
also going
transitioning.
through a transition, right?
Yeah.
Megan Rapinoe, what's her name? The lady up top with the pink band.
Yeah.
What's her name? I really like her.
Nice World Cup though. So
Alex Morgan. You know, a couple of them have to face them out, and then the Sophie Smith and Trinity Rodman, Dennis Rodman's daughter.
yeah.
Yeah, they will step up. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. All right, guys, I'm excited for something.
So what is it?
Loose talk trivia.
Oh my Lord.
I brought it back. We have 6 questions. 1 to 6. Who's leading on points? Ayo is leading 1-0.
No, he's leading 2-1 now. I'll be 2-0. Can't remember.
No, it's 1-0. Oh,
He's
Steve is leading 1-0.
He's leading
Yeah.
1-0.
Oh, so my bad.
Please, can you close the laptop, Mr. Steve? Thank
All
you.
right,
No,
close your
no,
laptop.
no,
No, we're not
This is how
recording.
INEC works. You don't change result. No.
All right,
Thank
so
God you were not APC. You said no. I lost.
Yeah, yeah.
shout out to you.
I'm
Shout out to
LP.
you.
No, I'm not LP, sorry.
Yeah, 6 questions. The rules are very simple. If I ask you a question, you answer in stipulated time. Now I can even give you more time because you don't have anything to search. I'm
Oh,
actually
okay.
looking at you guys,
That's nice.
so I can give you a bit more time. I'll give you 1 minute, right?
Okay.
And if you can't answer it, each answer attracts 2 points, and if you can't answer it, it will go as a bonus question to the next
That's
person.
1 point.
And if they pick it up, it goes as 1 point.
All right, boss.
Yes. So 6 questions. You can choose randomly. Thank you. Who's going first?
Ayo.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
1 to 6.
Oh, 5.
5. In the Nollywood classic Domitilla,
Yeah.
the actor who plays the title role in the movie is
No. Annie Jamazi?
correct.
Yeah.
2 points for Ayo.
That's one of the easiest questions ever.
Well,
It will
told
shock
Ayo to
you.
go
Jesus
first.
Christ.
It will
You
shock
told
you.
Ayo to go first. All right, so question 5 has been taken.
6.
Steve, 6. This one's for you. In the AFCON 2013 final, in which the Super Eagles of Nigeria won,
We know.
who was awarded the player of the match? You can only have one answer. Once you fail it. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Sonimba.
Wrong. Ayo.
Victor Moses.
Ayo. Anything you mention, you're just helping Ayo. Ayo.
Mikelovic.
Correct.
Thank you very
Damn,
much.
This is crazy.
3-1.
Who's Mikel?
Wallahi taala was
Wait,
small
okay.
guy.
Oh,
Okay,
it never even came to my mind. That it was Mikel.
question 1.
I haven't thought it was Victor Moses actually.
Okay. Question 1. Gongwaso was Nice's groundbreaking sophomore album.
Yes,
What is the name of his follow-up album?
Tradition.
Correct.
Thank you very much.
You're just having simple questions.
5-1.
It's fine.
They're simple questions. Now that's the whole idea.
You sent it to see. You guys want to
Yeah.
embarrass the lead researcher.
I sent it
Whether
to
I
you.
lose or I win, I'm still the lead researcher.
Okay.
Everyone knows.
Big
Okay.
question,
There's
my
nothing you
brother.
can do that will change it.
No problem. Just
I want to make it clear to
Oh
you.
my god.
Question 3.
Question 3. What month and year was the first GSM package sold in Nigeria?
Jesus
The month and year.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
The month and year.
If you get only one,
Okay.
and you only have one answer. So if you get only one, you get 1 point.
2000.
Wrong.
2000
Do you want to give him? You failed the year, so go ahead.
2002.
Wrong.
Damn.
I thought it was 2002.
You want to reflect back?
2001.
2001.
No.
Sorry. Hey, we don't pass that down.
Both of you said 2001. Both of you now have to pick a month. And you can pick the same month. That's fine. Yeah.
I can't. I don't. June.
April.
Wrong. August.
Ah.
None of you got it.
I said April, not AA. August A.
What
April
kind of? What's that?
This is now those APC youth people that want to name
August 2001.
A.
First SIM card was sold.
For real?
GSM.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew it was not 2002 because by 2002 World Cup, like we were used to GSM already. So
Okay, so you have question 2 and 4 left. Who picks this question? Who picked this question, by the way? Who you?
I'm picking this one.
Okay, I'm picking.
this
So
one.
you have 2 and 4 left. Please
4.
go ahead. 4. Who is the governor of Lagos State that took over from Michael Otedola?
Jesus Christ. Latif Jakondi.
Wrong. There's no way. I mean, that was in the 80s.
I don't know.
Mara.
No, it can't be more like that.
No, not even close enough, but wrong.
I know the person.
Right?
I don't fuck up now, but I know the person.
You know the person
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Okay, so both wrong. Nobody's getting any points.
Oyinlola.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so Michael Otedola, was the governor who was elected in '93 when
Yeah.
the military coup happened. Colonel Olagunsoye Oyinlola rather was then appointed as the state
After
administrator.
him, who was the next?
After
It was Mawa.
was then
Was Mara.
Colonel Buba Mara.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I knew Mara was that.
definitely after Mara was now Tinubu. Okay, so you have question 2 left. Who picked that question? You, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so question 2 left. What Nigerian state has the slogan "The New World"?
Yeah. I swear to God,
It's the new world.
I've never seen that on a
New
license plate before in my
world, new
life.
way to change, a new way. Cash is the past. New bang 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 bang.
Ekiti. Shout to Chef Dami.
What record? What?
You understand? You get the vibe now. You get the vibe.
I'm happy to tell Steve Dede
Of course, I'm wrong.
that he is
I beg you.
wrong.
No, they do.
All right, Ayo, do you want to take a stab?
Jigawa.
Correct.
Wow!
Wow.
Wait, were you for real?
I just
Yeah.
going to do some wild shit. It's going to be wild
It's
things.
fine, it's fine.
7-1. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right. So in total, Ayo bagged healthy number of points.
3 points.
Ayo is now overall. Ayo is leading with 7 points. So it's 7-1.
Okay. How did he get to 7 points?
No, from last week.
From the last one.
It's cumulative.
So how is my own one?
That's what you got.
The last
Today.
one you got now. The one you got was the bonus that last time now. It wasn't a full, it was a bonus question, not your own question.
Yeah, it's beating you at 7-1.
7-1, bro.
So the whole 7 points was from today.
Yes.
No, he had.
No, yes,
now.
it is.
Yeah,
That means you
yeah,
didn't
Answer one of his
Yeah.
questions
you
now.
didn't calculate.
Yeah, you got 7 points.
Yeah.
Today, yeah.
But it was only one I got last time.
Yes, no, it was only one. It was the bonus question, my guy.
I'll see you guys next week
Yeah.
on Loose Talk Trivia.
There's no miracle of Daman in this one.
All right, man. What else? Everything music, media, movies. I want to talk about Jide Taiwo's book.
Oh, yeah.
Short
Philip
book,
Fubona.
Efile Fumbona,
Yeah.
which is basically. You read the book. Tell
Yeah,
us
it's
about
just
it.
highlighting Bona's artistic prowess and his gift of live performance and how he was able to get this, his mom, the fellow heritage, of course, and him just being naturally talented. So it's a celebration of Burna Boy's global achievements, selling out stadiums and all that.
Great. We'll put a link in the show description so
Yeah.
you guys can buy it. It's like going for about 3,000 naira.
Yep.
Shout out to the Jide
The Jide.
Taiwo.
Not to be confused with the other Jide Tayo,
the lawyer.
the real estate one.
Okay, the real estate. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't confuse. Don't go and rob him.
Uh,
I beg. All right. In terms of music, what music are you guys listening to?
Utopia, that's what I've been listening to.
Utopia is good.
It's mad. Who else again am I listening to? Let me pull up my.
Big 7.
Yeah, but the album not out, so we can't go more than that. Utopia, Tequila After, Ever After,
Shout out to Adekunle Gold. Steve's
Magic
guy.
2
Yeah.
Nas. Magic 2 by
Same
Nas.
thing. The two last two albums are calling. That's the albums I've been listening to in the past
Yeah.
4 days.
I think
Yeah.
Nas needs to give it a chill a bit.
Yeah, he needs to
yeah.
raise this one now. Yeah, he needs the new diversion.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah.
It's a good ending to
Mhm.
the whole.
It's a good, he did the
Yeah.
KD trilogy. He's done Magic 1 and 2.
Mm,
Yeah.
no more surprises anymore. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that's all I've been listening to. Psycho YP's Osakpa London, not bad.
Yeah, I listened to it too.
First track is mad. First
I
track is mad.
listened
Yeah.
to it too, yeah.
Mahalia has a new album, IRL.
I'm halfway into it.
There's a song called Terms and Conditions. That should be a summer song.
Mm.
Bro, that song is an anthem.
It's a Bedu.
It's a gbedu.
It's
Yeah,
a problem.
It's a problem. Kiss Daniel, some of the album is not working for me. I don't know why. I just don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
So they're bad songs.
They're subjective songs.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Then movies. What are you guys been watching?
Oh, no, watch
Steve
something.
has been watching Men's Club.
Yeah, I've been watching Men's Club. Yeah.
How are you coping with the absence of Ayola as
Man,
Aminu?
It's a huge absence.
Who replaced him?
Very big brother.
How's he doing?
I just want to be like very diplomatic about it.
You say you know enter,
I just be very PC. He's not a good actor.
He's not a good actor. He's not killing the role. It could be two things.
He's
right?
not killing that role because Ayola owned it. He
Yeah.
doesn't have the
I
aura.
actually thought Ayola was Aminu.
I'm like, I
Bro,
swear.
when Ayola was there,
I swear.
they didn't see the other guys. Babes were not seeing the other guys. So it was Ayola every
So,
time.
Ayola,
Shout out
he's
to
not
Mimi
owning
Shaka.
it. So the
Yeah.
chemistry with
Oh, shout out to Mimi Shaka.
the chemistry with Shaka is not there, obviously. You know, so
Shout out to
but I
Nenga.
really like the show, so I really don't care.
Oh, shout out to our
I haven't
friend.
started watching season 4,
Um,
but I'll give it a binge.
Yeah, I
I'll
just finished
binge it.
watching The Last of Us. Which one again?
Last of Us was good. You were not
Guy
happy that
Ritchie's,
the guy
um,
killed the.
Yeah,
Guy Ritchie's The Covenant.
The
I haven't
Covenant.
watched it yet.
Yeah,
Bro,
really
you need
good
to watch that
movie.
shit, man.
See,
Fast.
you guys don't understand. I can't wait. I'm waiting for The Last of Us season 2. I'm pro
You go on
Yeah,
pro
the-
vampire.
No,
Jeez,
pro-
man.
pro zombies.
Pro zombies.
Yeah.
I want zombies to go in. Like no, just go in.
Oh,
As far as nobody
man.
won't
Punish
kill.
them.
Yeah, so you're getting your feelings over a kill. Kill everybody. I don't care, man. You know, so those are the 3 things I've watched the last 2 weeks or so. What is again? I've not had the opportunity to watch the new movies, Oppenheimer, especially.
I saw
I'll
the
probably go and watch Oppenheimer.
I saw the
tomorrow night.
I saw the
So
price
I was-
of Oppenheimer. I was like, bro, if
I
this
plan to
bomb
do
no
it
blow me.
today.
If this bomb no blow me with them, then there's no point.
Oh, you saw it?
I said, have you seen the
Ticket
price?
How much?
7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
Damn.
I got speed that bomb.
Ah.
I got speed. I make this.
I say I won't shave.
Film.
I want.
I need to wear glasses so that I think will burn my retina.
What
no,
else
no.
again? I don't know.
I watched Captain Fall. It's a new adult animation. Like
Okay.
if you like Archer, you like it.
Oh,
I
Steph
thought it-
I
Steph
like
Curry's
Archer. I fucking love Archer.
Yeah, you should watch it.
Stephen
Archer's
Curry's
crazy.
documentary, The Underrated.
It's out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Watched it again. That was good.
Nice. I'm watching Chicago PD.
Oh.
I finished Law and Order as usual.
Oh, you and all these PDs, Sha.
Yeah. And you know it's a whole universe, right? So there's
Yeah.
Chicago PD, there's Chicago Med, and
Then-
there's the Chicago Fire.
Oh, for
And they
real?
all kind of show. Then Law and Order also show up in Chicago PD.
Ah,
When I
no.
was watching Law and Order,
Shout out to
Chicago
the-
PD was showing up.
Shout out to the producer who did us.
Yeah,
money
the
don't
wolf
enter.
is the
Yeah.
one. Everything.
And guys, please, you guys should come back from strike. You don't need near now.
I
Since it's not
beg,
good
I
to
need
play.
my Handmaid's Tale season 6, please.
I thought they
This
finished
final
that.
season.
Okay, wow.
I need that. I need my P Valley season 3.
I need, please, I'm begging, because before we got 2, we had to wait like 2 years.
Yeah,
I'm begging
I think
God.
the Shy is out now, Abi.
Yeah, I want to start watching the Shy. And it's because of Lala.
You've not watched the Shy?
Because of
before?
Lala.
No, she comes in like season 4. Sha.
Because I saw her on one TikTok where she was
I saw the
toasting
TikTok,
babe. I'm like, no,
I saw
okay,
the TikTok.
mommy, okay.
yeah, the Shy is a very good show. Set in
Yeah.
Chicago, really good acting,
Yeah,
very nice.
I'll
And
watch it.
You enjoy it because the characters kind of grow and they grow into
Oh.
like different people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what's her name? Lena Waithe.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a good show. It's
Cool,
a good show. Yeah. I'm watching Fear the Walking Dead, the final season.
Oh, okay. They
Season
read the
6.
final season. All right.
Yeah, I'm watching
Cool.
that also. I'm 2 episodes in. We have an Ask the Giants, guys.
All right, let's do that. Let's wrap it up.
And we use that to wrap up.
Wrap it up, nigga.
Wrap it up.
Shout out
Wrap
to
it up,
Lai.
nigga.
Wrap it up,
Yeah,
nigga.
middle-aged man.
Yeah, middle-aged man. You're older than legend. You're older than legend.
Man, whether you're in your sexual peak or not, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
So you're older than legend, though.
Wrap it up. Okay. Greetings, Loose Talk Giants. Let me start by thanking you guys for all you have done over the years with this pod. This one is going to be a banger. This one that you started thanking us first. Like say you won't give us problems.
Oh God! I
started
remember not give me
listening-
not give me problems. Oh no, go feel solve.
I started listening to this podcast around May, June 2016 as a final year student in university, drugged up on stimulants trying to make it through my final exams.
Damn.
I can count on one hand how many episodes I've missed on both iterations of the pod, so you can tell it's been a big part of my adult life. This pod has seen me through study sessions as a university student, long hours of work as an accountant, and even longer study sessions as a chartered accountancy student, now qualified though, Otilo. Back to the
Shout.
subject, as a guy, I'm always battling with the activities to get involved in either for passion or to make money. I come up with business ideas at a very alarming rate. A few years back, I even messaged Steve, our lead researcher, on LinkedIn, trying to get involved with Paul Sports covering our Nigerian basketball talent overseas. He probably won't remember it, but I'm glad he aired me because even though I have the passion, I've learned sometimes passion isn't enough to sustain such endeavors. I later got involved in covering basketball and I learned it the hard way. How do you guys keep up with your passion projects, such as the pod, while maintaining a 9-to-5 and remaining open to potential business ideas? Do you worry about overcommitting yourselves? How do you manage that? Sorry for the long message. As a long-time listener, I've been pressing myself to write to you guys for ages. Once again, Osag, Steve, and Ayo, thank you for all that you do. Sending love from the land of the Innate Boys. You get me?
Yeah, top boy.
Innate.
Fam.
Yeah. Okay. I love this question.
Yeah, go in.
I love this question
Go in.
because
You're
I
a
can remember-
lead career advisor.
you know, I can count how many times I've called Ayo with a passion project and I've said, Ayo, let's do this. We break it down and I sell him everything, and Ayo's hooked in.
Then I'm waiting for the follow-up.
And we never actually get to do anything.
Look at
I've
God.
done this like 3 or 4 times.
Look at God.
I think I've done it with Steve as well.
There's a Google sheet. There's a Google sheet still waiting
There's a
for us.
Google sheet. You know, I've even done with. There was one time I called Steve. This whole idea, we wanted to do like a local crunch base. It was going to be dope. Boom, 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 boom. Those are those ideas that come into your mind, and they will continue to come to your mind. What you need to do is proper planning.
Yeah.
And if you have proper planning, you find out if you can fit some things into your project, into your let's put it like your timeline or your window, so to say. If you have your plan. So most times I planned, but my plan is mental. If you write these things down, whether you're writing it physically or you're typing it,
It's more
right?
mental.
And you are stretching it out, and you can use platforms like Miro. There are some platforms that you can do, vision board, and all that.
Yeah.
You know if you can fit something in or not. If you have some projects you're working on, you know you can't fit this thing in. Put it somewhere, write it down, or share that thing with someone else, and someone else can pick it up and run with it. You won't be able to do everything, and you don't need to work up yourself. You don't also need to feel bad. Put those plans down, the ones you can do. Just have your own plan, 5-year plan, and these are the projects you can fit into it. Then you can then put them in a hierarchy or prioritize them in order of importance. This project is more important than every other thing. I'm going to follow this project. This one that just came as a brainwave, I'll just write down the concept and everything and
Just keep it there.
If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. But just understand, you can't do everything. If you try and do everything, you end up doing nothing.
Crash.
That's my feedback.
I agree. That's the same thing. Just write down your ideas, and there'll be always a constant voice reminding you of the most important one, and that's the one you try and hack first of all. But you have to structure it properly, because as creatives, you just want to run on, we'll do it like as we go, and it doesn't. You get stuck halfway. So you have to structure things properly, research, do your due findings, and take it one step at a time. If you are writing something, try and just write 2 hours a day instead of saying 1 weekend I have to write like 10 hours. It's not going to happen. You're not going to even say free 10 hours, right? But just keep doing it like that, and gradually you'll be ticking the boxes.
Yeah, and you should read Atomic Habits.
Yeah.
It's a really good book to read, and it teaches you about how, incremental growth, right? By doing something, by having a habit of doing something every time, stipulated time. Right now, if you have a plan, you should know what you're doing in December. So you're not even worried. So if your project comes, can I fit it in? I can't. And that's what helps you say no to a lot of things. People just come, bro, I want you to work on this. Can you help me? And, for someone like me, it's very hard to say no to things like that. But now I'm learning how to say no. I look into it. Someone sent me a message today. They want me to come on board on something. And I'm going to reply them tonight and say, I'm sorry, I can't. Because I literally do not have the time. Mm-hmm. It looks as if you have the time. But if you've planned everything out already, you can see that, man, there's no time.
I can't fix anything.
Yeah, it's blocked. There's no time. Yeah. Or when next I have time is next year, April. That's when I'm free.
Yeah.
So planning is very key, and it helps you understand it helps you know if you can fit a project into your timeline or not. God bless you.
Shout out
to Anon.
Shout out to Anon.
All right, we've come to the end of this podcast. We're giving you guys, a healthy dose of
loose talk.
Loose talk.
Yeah, loose talk. Any parting words? My lead researcher.
Premier League stars this week.
Yeah. Sorry to our relationships member. This is back.
The ball is back.
This is where we allow 11 grown millionaires to determine our mental health till May.
And the fact that we even miss it.
And we love it. This is BDSM.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think we need mental evaluation.
Yeah,
I'm not going to fund that one.
Don't fund it.
It's the Premier League that will fund that one. They have the money. Or Saudi League.
Yeah. All right, shout out to you guys, man. We'll catch you guys next week.
Peace out.
Yep.